We are back for part 2 of Homecoming Weekend, and we are going to kick this one off the only way we know how here in GCW, with a scramble match for the Extreme Championship, set for one fall.
Scramble time, Dave Prazak. And if there's one thing that's more true than anything, it's that all of Cole Raderich's friends are dead, and that he is your reigning and defending Extreme Champion of Game Changer Wrestling.
Introducing first, he is the reigning and defending GCW Extreme Champion, Ready Daddy, Cole Radrich.
Put some money on Cole Radrich having at least one or two friends who are still alive.
It would seem Cole Radrich is the man, on top of his game, on top of the world, holding the belt he dreamed of holding for oh so long. Yes.
Chicago-based luchador Gringo Loco making his way down the aisle.
We were talking about Gringo earlier today. We're always reminiscing the match with Psycho Clown, the singles, whether it's singles, tags, trios. Gringo is a master of that ring.
At number 2, he is the Base God, Gringo Loco.
But he does excel in the scramble match format, has some very impressive high-flying maneuvers in his arsenal, and yesterday at Homecoming Part 1, Gringo did pull out the win in the scramble. Will the same be true here tonight at Homecoming Part 2?
And it's the same hashtag for your convenience. Hashtag GCW Homecoming. You talked about the type of matches Gringo is good in. I don't know if there's a type of match that Gringo is bad in.
No.
He's that versatile of a performer.
Yeah, we've seen him brawl all over the building, like that match with Psycho Clown. We've seen him just do Lucha Libre, and someone else who's very versatile and agile, making his way down the aisle. Third-generation wrestler out of
Introducing a participant number 3. He is unforgettable Axton Ray.
Very impressive run for Axton Ray here in the formulative, the early stages of his GCW run, but he certainly turned some heads, and the scramble is the place to do it. Numerous careers have been launched from this match, and numerous icons of the game continue to be woven through the fabric of this match.
And we got Alec Price added to the mix here tonight.
The Prize City OG. Listen to the response for this New England-based phenomenon.
Introducing participant at number 4. He is the Prize City OG. This is Alec Price.
Alec Price is one of those guys that just has wrestling in his soul. When he's in a ring, he feels alive, and just look at the charisma, the magnetism, the excitement. He wants that title. Oh, shit.
How about the king of the scramble, Jimmy Lloyd? And the fact that Cole is putting this championship on the line against multiple opponents where the first fall determines the winner.
That's it. You don't even have to pin the champ,
Yeah,
Dave.
he could lose the championship without even being pinned or made to submit himself.
Pin or submission, it could go down in the blink of an eye. The youngest man to ever main event Corrigan Hall. A phenomenon. The outrageously violent.
Introducing participant number 5. You're fucking with a different boy, Jimmy Lloyd.
The different boy, Jimmy Lloyd, about to take the scramble to a whole other level.
And we have one more competitor to be added. It's always good to see a few faces in the locker room and in the ring that weren't a part of yesterday's festivities here in Atlantic City, and Masha Slamovich is here today.
Oh man, Masha Slamovich, a true killer of the ring, and someone who's again connected with the fans here in Game Changer Wrestling in record time. From the moment she set foot in a GCW ring, she showed
And
proved
introducing
that she can
the
compete at
sixth
highest
and
level.
final competitor, she is Russian Dynamite, Masha Slimovich.
And now that MLJ has completed the ring introductions, we're just about ready for the bell to ring in this Extreme Championship match. Fans rallying behind the different boy, Jimmy fucking Lloyd, Hall of Famer Dave Prazak, your boy KG, just part of the commentary team going down here today. Use that hashtag GCW Homecoming. Started off hot, Dave.
I should point out that Masha's been on quite the winning streak here in GCW competition. Will that continue here? And we see a new champion crown. Look at the man. Everybody dumped on their heads right there.
Indeed, Synchronicity isn't just an album by the Police. It's something demonstrated by these outrageous and incredible athletes.
Axton Ray connects with the kick on both Slamovich and Gringo Loco, but
whoa!
Now he's on the receiving end. Nice German suplex there from Masha. Locks eyes with Gringo Loco. Open hand shot right to the chest by Masha, using the ropes for some spring into the head scissors. Just waiting for Gringo to get back to his feet. Masha popped up right on her head. Gringo Loco in command. It's Cole Radrick, the champion, back inside the ring now with Loco. Off the second rope. And now with Alec Price, lands on his feet, ducks the clothesline attempt, gets backdropped and lands on his feet.
Prize City OG showing and proving. And it wasn't that long ago that Cole Radrick was in the same spot as the Prize City OG, a young upstart that came to GCW to show and prove what they were made of. Prize City OG soaring from the heavens, Dave.
Flying leg drop. Jimmy Lloyd, though, with Alec Price now. Dragon suplex, but he's back on his feet. Alec Price swings the clothesline.
Alec Price, unstoppable at the moment, but Jimmy Lloyd has a way of putting a stop to the best laid offensive flurry.
And now Axton Ray with Jimmy Lloyd.
Nice hesitation kick there, able to fake out Jimmy Lloyd.
Axton gets the boot into his face. Axton to the top rope.
Blockbuster!
Nice.
Wow, Axton Ray. For a big kid, he moves like an angel.
Forearm shot from Alec Price. Popped up. Oh, on the shoulders of Axton. And Alec Price grabbing DDT on Jimmy Lloyd.
Jimmy Lloyd is done for. Jimmy Lloyd just rolled out to go to Wawa. Fuck this.
Axton comes charging. Alec Price steps out of the way. Backflip off the top rope, lands on his feet, does Axton Ray.
Double dives.
They both hit dives on opposite sides of the ring.
One through the middle rope, one over the top. Chaos and carnage on the floor in the carousel room.
Price sends Masha back inside the ring. The only place this match can come to a conclusion.
Lloyd and Slamovich exchanging forearm smashes.
Back and forth. But this time, oh! Right on her head with that suplex. She's back up. Kicking away on Jimmy Lloyd, but a rolling elbow.
Oh, man.
From Lloyd.
Lloyd, again, Lloyd, like everyone in this match, is incredibly versatile, incredibly tough. There's so much on the line. On top of the prestige, on top of the worldwide accolades, it's that Extreme title.
Masha has defeated Jimmy Lloyd in singles competition in the past. I was back at Devil in a New Dress in San Francisco.
And Gringo Loco gets cut off by Lloyd. Lloyd is on fire, something to prove.
And we got a door inside the ring. Axton Ray in a seated position up top.
Wait a minute.
Gringo to the top rope.
What part of the game is this, Dave?
Gringo Loco and Axton Ray walking the top rope.
Wait a second. Holy shit!
Spanish fly through the door.
Axton Ray never saw it coming.
Big maneuver from Gringo Loco right there, and now using the remnants of the broken door. Cole Radrick and Alec Price, and now everybody's down. Let's take another look.
Look at this. Unbelievable. Channeling their inner commander. And when Axton Ray thought it was going to go one way, it was the one-man standing Spanish fly from the top rope by Gringo. This is match 1, main event level violence in the opening contest.
Their inner commander. Yes.
Shout out to the homie commander watching at home.
Masha can't land that kick on the side of the head of
But Ratty Daddy with the stunner.
that bottom rope offense.
Bottom rope rarely utilized. God damn it.
Jimmy Lloyd dumps Roderick, rolls to the floor, and now Alec Price with a destroyer variation on Jimmy Lloyd.
This could be the Prize City OG's night. But the power of Ray.
Sit out powerbomb by Axton Ray.
He did like a split at the end of it. Gringo cutter! Gringo cutter from the top!
Can't go for an immediate cover, though, and now it looks like Masha climbing up herself.
Slamovich, are you kidding me, Dave Prazak?
Flipping senton off the top to the floor on top of 3 of her opponents.
Who wants this belt the most? It's like a dead heat.
And now Gringo Loco to the top rope.
Good God. Gringo dropped the bomb on him, only 2.
Axton able to kick out. Phenomenal maneuver off the top rope right there from Gringo Loco, but not enough to win tonight. Can he do it 2 nights in a row? Winning the scramble.
Gringo Loco fires off a chop at Axton Ray.
Into the corner, gets his boot up into the face of Axton, and now Gringo to the second rope, but gets kicked in the back of the head by Ray.
Gringo stunned, and that's not where you want to be with Axton Ray. Normally that's a spot Gringo feels very comfortable. But he's on the offensive side of things. Now he's on the defensive.
And now Masha
getting
getting involved in the situation, has Axton Ray on her shoulders.
Wait a second. What the fuck?
Dumps him off her shoulders right there, running across the ring with Axton.
Dumped him right on his shoulder.
And now Jimmy Lloyd with Masha.
Right on her head.
Gringo's still on that second rope, now to the top.
Ah! Lloyd just got dumped on his head, Dave Prazak. It's rare to see you speechless, but this is what the scramble does to the best of us.
Price able to connect with that kick on Gringo Loco, and now the champion, Cole Radrick, with Alec Price. And that's it. Cole retains the GCW Extreme Championship.
The winner of the match and still Game Changer Wrestling Extreme Champion, Cole Radrick.
Strong showing for the Wild Heart, Cole Radrick, a daredevil. And here's how it all went down.
Yeah, just struggled to get him, but had the leg traps. Essentially
man.
a sit-out powerbomb leg drop combination.
And it's perfect. It ends in a pinning position. Radrick's body weight is on top of his challenger, and that's all she wrote. All his friends may be dead, but his championship dreams are alive. Radrick retains, and Ratty Daddy's after party starts now. Dave, we've got an incredibly loaded show. We trended, I believe, number 4 or number 3 in the world last night when all was said and done. But please, use the hashtag GCW Homecoming and spread the word about this weekend's events.
And the fans in attendance here tonight have gotten invitations to the wedding for later on this evening, but coming up next, Dark Sheik in action to take on Maki Ito, making her GCW debut here tonight. And this time, joining me on commentary at the broadcast position.
Our next contest is a singles bout set for 1 fall.
Hello.
Hello.
As you said, Dave, Maki Ito making her debut for GCW. I'm going to step out for a second here because this just needs to happen. There's nothing to be said.
Introducing first, she is the cutest in the world. This is Maki Ito.
Some questions earlier today how these GCW fans, no notorious sickos for violence, would react to someone like Maki Ito, and I think she fits right in. She is, of course, a known maniac herself.
She's going to fit in just fine here in Game Changer Wrestling. Of course, debuted for JCW last night. And a matchup against Billy Starks. But right now, coming through the curtain, Dark Sheik makes her entrance. All business.
And it was Starks who pulled out the win last night. Some might say that was something of an upset, but JCW is Billy Starks' territory.
Yes.
Let's see what Dark Sheik can do here today.
Well, GCW is Dark Sheik's territory, so I'm sure she's looking to do exactly the same thing as Billy Starks did less than 24 hours ago.
I will point out that these are two of my absolute favorite choreographed entrances in professional wrestling, so this is a real moment for me.
And introducing her opponent, she is the High Priestess of the Church of Wrestling. This is Dark Sheik.
How does she do it? It's always right on time. I don't understand.
Lots of practice. Swinging around that ring jacket. Ready to go.
You can hear the crowd here in the carousel room seems pretty divided. Dark Sheik has really won over the GCW fans, but there's no one quite like Maki Ito.
No, very unique in professional wrestling is Maki Ito, and a bit of a stare down before battle begins. Dark Sheik just approaching Ito. They meet in the middle of the ring. The anticipation, Beta Scott. Ready to go.
Looks like we're going to get a lockup here.
Maki Ito grabbing hold of the wrist lock here on Dark Sheik. Sheik trying to counter.
Whoa.
Breaking free, grabbing hold of the arm and bringing away on it.
Very nice, but Ito reversing immediately. Whoa.
Frees herself from the wrist lock. Grabs one of her own once again. Dark Sheik controlling the arm of Maki Ito. Into the hammerlock, Sheik goes. Now to the side headlock.
Oh. Wrenching on that headlock is Dark Sheik. Ito struggling to get out and finally able to push Sheik off. Whoa.
Flip reverse, into the corner goes Sheik. Ito charges in with the elbow. To the approval of her fans. And now in the corner, but Sheik escapes and kicks some legs.
We'll never find out who's the cutest in the world now.
Very disappointed is Maki Ito and recipients of the back chop.
Oh, Ito, no! Sheik, come on. Sheik, just give it up. Just get out of here now.
She's such a nice person and everything. Why would...
A back chop, too.
It's unnecessary. Back in the day...
Ito was about to do her bit, okay?
Yeah.
You don't interrupt the bit.
Yeah.
Oh, ha!
Catches the kick attempt off the ropes, comes Maki Ito. Big shoulder tackle. Takes Dark Sheik off her feet.
Ito! Oh, the Kokeshi avoided!
Big drop kick from Dark Sheik. Going for a cover now. Need to hook the leg, only 2.
Of course, Maki Ito notorious for making use of her extra large skull
Extra large
as a weapon.
skull.
It's extra large. Whoa.
Now in the pendulum hold. Dark Sheik with Maki Ito, all trapped. And just rocking, swinging back and forth in the pendulum.
And Ito's in trouble here. I don't know how she's going to get out of this.
She
Oh,
gets
that works.
dropped chest and face first to the mat. Yeah, a loaded card here tonight. One of the matches I'm certainly looking forward to. Second Gear Crew in trios action against Jordan Oliver, Nick Wayne, and Blake Christian. It is a loaded show, but yeah, we do have the wedding renewal of the vows for the Cardonas coming up later tonight. But right now, Dark Sheik out to the apron.
The trademark offense of Dark Sheik connecting with that slingshot leg drop and then following right up with the senton.
Good combination there from Dark Sheik. Hearing the support from her fans in attendance here at the Carousel Room. Going for a cover. Perhaps should have gone for that cover before, posing for the fans.
Yeah, Ito is still not done. You can see her trying to shake this off a little bit.
Just trying to pull Ito back up to her feet. Dark Sheik with Ito, head first into the top turnbuckle pad.
Oh.
The large cranium protective. You headbutt, and Dark Sheik taken off her feet. Ito now charging into the corner. Here we go. Reposition, and she hits it. Realized that Dark Sheik was rolling out of the way and just one step to the side. Cover here. Sheik kicking out of the last split second.
Maki Ito, though, really starting to string it together. Watch the replay here. Going for that Kokeshi headbutt, but Sheik unable to avoid it.
And now Maki Ito to the top rope. But Dark Sheik getting back to her feet inside the ring. Kick to the side of the head of Ito. Ito knocked off the top rope, and now both wrestlers out to the apron. Dangerous position.
Sheik throwing up the gig. This is bad news for Maki Ito.
Fights her way off the shoulders of Dark Sheik. And now Ito positioning Dark Sheik across the second turnbuckle.
Oh!
Essentially a DDT on the edge of the ring by Ito.
And we saw her last night at JCW utilize a hanging DDT in the ring on Billy Starks. If you thought that was brutal, this was onto the ring apron. Sheik hasn't moved at all.
Yeah, it's just a steel ring frame out there. Back inside the ring now, going for the cover. But Sheik with the shoulder up. Grabbing hold of the legs of Dark Sheik now. See what Ito has in mind, pulling her to the center of the ring, but Sheik able to kick Ito back to her feet, connects with that super kick.
Maki Ito is down. Sheik headed up top.
Big leg drop off the top rope from Dark Sheik. Ooh, that's about as close as you can get to 3 without it actually being 3.
It looked to me like Dark Sheik got all of that. I don't know how Maki Ito kicked out. Watch the impact on this leg drop.
Got great height on it as well. But Ito surviving the cover that followed. Was barely getting that shoulder up before the referee hit the mat for a count of 3. Ito sitting up, getting right in the face of Dark Sheik.
Oh.
Big forearm. And Sheik trying to do the same thing. Back up, delivers a forearm in response. Getting aggressive now, Dark Sheik.
Oh!
How that connected with that headbutt.
Absolutely brutal.
Headbutting the arm of someone trying to forearm you. That's something new.
And now Ito going up top herself.
Nobody home. Dark Sheik rolling out of harm's way. Getting
That
in position.
flying headbutt had connected. You have to think this would be over, but instead Sheik.
German suplex with a bridge. Man.
Again, so close.
That close. Referee right on top of things. Saw that she was able to kick out.
And Sheik thought for sure she had it there.
Just waiting for Ito to pull it together, get back to a standing position for Dark Sheik to follow up.
Sheik now finally just going to pull
Yeah, not going to wait.
Ito back and
But Ito,
oh,
disrespectful gesture right in the face of Dark Sheik. Combination of kicks now from Sheik. Ducks that kick attempt, does Ito. Another headbutt. Ito off the ropes. Big DDT on Dark Sheik. And Ito going for the cover.
oh!
This time Sheik able to kick out.
But Maki Ito is fired up.
Repositions Sheik, and now Ito going up top once again. Will this be what pulls home the victory for Maki Ito in her debut here in Game Changer Wrestling?
Sheik able to follow Ito up to the top rope.
Could see a superplex from Dark Sheik, but Ito doing her best to fight out of this position, and another headbutt connects. See who has the advantage here, perhaps Ito after delivering that headbutt.
Maki Ito all the way up top.
Has hold of the head of Dark Sheik.
Oh!
Big top rope DDT.
And that was amazing. 1, 2. What?
It's not over. Sheik gets her shoulder up. That was full impact right on the head. They came flying off that top rope. DDT, but Sheik survives.
Maki Ito trying every DDT variation she has.
Maybe this will do it. Comes flying, another DDT. Not every variation, there's another one. And she got her with both legs hooked. Maki Ito is your winner.
The winner of the match, Maki Ito.
A series of DDTs enough to finally put away the Dark Sheik.
Might have come out on the short end of the stick last night against Billy Starks, but Ito in her GCW debut earns the victory against an established member of the GCW roster in Dark Sheik. Let's take another look.
Watch this.
Right on her head went Dark Sheik, and Ito hooking both legs to get the pin and respect shown after the match.
And Ito offering a handshake and a hug. Sign of respect. That was a battle. And I think Dark Sheik just said they got to go one more time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch. Not at all.
For another opportunity to pull out the win and leaving together with a round of applause from these fans.
And I think it's time for me to tag back out to KG, Dave
We're
Prazak.
going to see you a little bit later,
Yeah,
Veda Scott.
see you in a bit.
As MLJ steps back inside the ring, we are ready for our next matchup. And yes, please come back, Maki Ito. Kevin Blackwood be in action in our next matchup to take on the very acrobatic Ninja Mac. Should be a good one as Kevin Gill makes his way back to the
Our
commentary
next
position.
contest is a singles bout set for one fall.
Ninja Mac emerges. Wearing that Pro Wrestling Noah t-shirt, of course competing there in Japan for Noah, having that fantastic opportunity, KG.
It indeed was fantastic, Dave Prazak.
Introducing first, fighting out of the Village in Houston, Texas, with an official weight of 189 pounds, this is Ninja Kamikaze Mac.
Already flipping everywhere.
Indeed. GCW Homecoming is the place.
And Kevin Blackwood is the wrestler. Has a great striking game, good submission wrestling out of Kevin Blackwood as well. One of the rising stars everywhere you look. Kevin Blackwood is popping up across the wrestling scene.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of Buffalo, New York, with an official weight of 187 pounds, the aesthetic crippler, Kevin Blackwood.
Trying to feel the energy, feel the vibe, Dave Prazak. I feel like a cell phone that's been unplugged from the wall, but now I'm plugged back in and I'm starting to get powered up. Starting. The bell, I think, is going to ignite me. Ignite me like an M80.
It's going to ignite Ninja Mac and Kevin Blackwood as well, and there is the bell. I think it's smart to say it would be an intelligent move if Kevin Blackwood is able to successfully ground Ninja Mac, keep him from utilizing his high-flying skills. Easier said than done, though.
Yes, indeed. Kevin Blackwood, an absolute phenomenon, one of the Buffalo brothers, a crew, a posse, a vibe, a way of life. And the game changed forever for Kevin Blackwood when he left the comfort of home, when he left the familiarity of his friends, transplanted himself to Los Angeles, and instantaneously became a national wrestling star. Ninja Mac, of course, came from that loco wrestling scene in Texas.
They crazy down there.
Indeed, if it ain't loco, it ain't fire, daddy. And Ninja Mac was spotted by a combination of Joey Janela and Jimmy Lloyd on the internets. Made his way to GCW here in Atlantic City, and the rest has been history.
Sometimes that's all it takes, just catching the attention of the right people.
Yeah, and just getting seen and having your content be out there.
In this day and age, just getting gift on social media helps.
Being gift is a gift, and a gift you should keep on giving.
It helps spread your reputation and introduce new young wrestlers to wrestling fans all over the world very easily.
And sometimes even older wrestlers.
Yes. Back in the day, we used to have to tape trade to find out what this Sabu guy was all about.
Yeah, I used to read written descriptions of what would happen and then try to imagine it. There was things called words back then.
Blackwood maneuvering himself into a headlock here on Ninja Mac. Backed up against the ropes by Mac. Bit of a shove from Blackwood. Yesterday, Ninja Mac took on Jordan Oliver in one-on-one competition, and Jordan did a good job of keeping Ninja Mac off the top rope for most of the first portion of the match. For the later going, he was able to hit some high-flying maneuvers, but it can be done to keep Ninja Mac from utilizing his athleticism. And for someone like Kevin Blackwood, he could just tie him up down on the mat, punish him.
Indeed, Blackwood can do it all. As interesting to look at as he is to watch wrestle. Colorful, charismatic, and you can read his expressions. You can read where he's at, his eyes, his face, very expressive. Ninja Mac remains an enigma wrapped up in a riddle wrapper.
The riddle wrapper.
Right, it's just all question marks pattern, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Green paper.
Back and forth with forearm shots. Blackwood sends Ninja Mac into the ropes, slides through the legs of Blackwood. Blackwood able to avoid the kick, so does Ninja Mac. They're both kicking at each other's legs. Neither wrestler with an advantage until that overhand chop from Ninja Mac. Blackwood able to kick Ninja in the face.
There you go. Ninja Mac can come at you from so many angles, so many directions. Very difficult to fuck with a ninja.
Blackwood putting on the brakes as Ninja trying to send him across the ring into the other corner.
Blackwood, oh, nice.
Reverses the whip this time. Ninja Mac to the top rope, lands on his feet, gets kicked in the back of the head by Kevin Blackwood.
All the flash, all the sizzle in the world. Couldn't stop that boot as GoPro gave us a quick glimpse at that awesome Elvira tattoo that adorns the quadricep region of our homie Kevin Blackwood. Grapplers Anonymous is the place that put that seasoning on Kevin Blackwood under the watchful eye of a man who was then known as Pepper Parks.
Big belly-to-back suplex there from Blackwood.
Sorry about that, Dave. Ninja Mac, of course, just trained in a mysterious ninja dojo. Yeah. There was some stuff I can't really even talk about.
We don't know much about how ninja training goes, but there was that kick to the back of the head of Ninja Mac from Kevin Blackwood.
That reminded me
that could have ended the match right there.
That was like that scene from Indiana Jones where the dude does all the sword tricks and then he just gets shot. That kick came out of nowhere.
Combination of strikes here from Blackwood.
Educated feet from the illustrated man.
Fighting for the advantage. Takes out the legs of Ninja Mac. Double stomp from Kevin Blackwood.
Double stomp indeed. Quick cover. Couldn't get him.
Double foot stomp as opposed to a double hand stomp.
Yeah. I saw
double elbow stomp.
Last night on the boardwalk, I saw a guy get foot punched. And, man, it knocked all of his teeth out. They were all over the boardwalk. You don't want to get foot punched in Atlantic City, but I digress.
Big uppercut in the corner from Kevin Blackwood. It's just a stomp, folks. Just a stomp.
Just a stomp, kids.
You do it with your feet all the time. Into the corner goes Ninja Mac. Leaping forearm strike from Kevin Blackwood.
Ninja Mac maybe feeling that rigorous schedule of constantly going back and forth to Noah in Japan with his rigorous Texas-based schedule in the dojo daily. That was incredible.
That was an aggressive elbow from Ninja Mac.
And notice it wasn't just the speed he was running at, but then it was the speed he was rotating at. It really puts a lot of wallop behind his blows, even considering his smaller weight, his lesser weight, if you will, compared to Blackwood.
An Oklahoma roll into a choke here from Ninja Mac. Thought he was just going to go for a pin attempt, but he rolled right into this hold.
And with his hand on top of the head, similar to a sleeper, trying to help restrict that flow of blood to the brain.
But Blackwood ends up in the ropes. Ninja Mac chopping away at the chest.
Ninja Mac in control on Blackwood. Blackwood again with the reversal. Blackwood knows you don't want to hit those ropes with someone as unpredictable as Ninja Mac, because how could you prepare for what he's going to do?
You just need to move out of the way of this or get back inside the ring and stop him. And that's what Kevin Blackwood has done. German suplex for the bridge.
Insane in the brain. That was crazy. Blackwood's so quick. Able to slide in under that bottom rope.
Well, he's prepared for Ninja Mac. He knows what Ninja Mac's all about. He realized he needs to get back inside that ring, put a stop to all of the flipping.
This was poetry in motion right here. Caught him. Picture perfect. And then bridging German. Beautiful bridge. Bob Backlund will be proud of that one.
But only got two. And now Blackwood kicking away at the chest of Ninja Mac.
Blackwood in control on the young Ninja. Ninja, though, blocks that suplex attempt.
Yeah, trying to elevate him, but good job by Ninja Mac putting on the brakes, and it's Blackwood driving that knee into the chest.
Blackwood pulling Ninja Mac back to a standing position.
Inside cradle here. Near fall for Ninja Mac right there.
Ooh.
It connects with a super kick.
Wow, Mac faked him out there. Mac went like he was going to hit the ropes, but threw a kick.
Ooh, knee strike from Blackwood.
Blackwood may have Ninja Mac's number tonight.
Great
Buster.
Trying to turn him over. Struggling to do so. Finally does. Two. No.
Wow. And the presence of mind of Ninja Mac, as soon as Ninja Mac hit that canvas, he immediately had the presence of mind to roll towards the ropes. Blackwood had to bring him back towards the center of the ring, and just that extra moment gave Ninja Mac the time and energy to kick out.
Blackwood back on his feet. Just measuring Ninja Mac for that kick to the chest. And once again.
He'll kick the air right out of your lungs. Ninja Mac asking for more.
Telling him to bring it on. Repeated kicks. Who volunteers to get kicked repeatedly by Kevin Blackwood?
And this is where the master...
Ninja Mac back up.
The body language of Ninja Mac indicating he's not even feeling these kicks.
Blocks that one, and now kicking at the legs of Blackwood, kicking at each other's legs.
Blackwood caught two right behind the knee, three right behind the knee of Ninja Mac, four. Chopped Ninja Mac right down, there's a fifth.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to get into an exchange of strikes with someone like Blackwood. He is dangerous inside that ring.
Oh my God.
Back to the back of the head, it looked like right there.
He did, he caught him with the elbow, caught Blackwood flush.
Out on his feet, avoids that spinning kick from Ninja Mac.
Wow, went for another German, couldn't get, or belly to belly I should say, couldn't get it.
He landed on his feet, did Ninja Mac, and now Blackwood, tombstone pile driver position. And Ninja Mac, pile driven right on his head.
This could be it here, Blackwood, cocky cover.
And yeah, needs to put all of his body weight on those shoulders to keep him flat against the canvas. To the top rope goes Kevin Blackwood. Double stomp off the top.
This could be all for Ninja Mac. Go!
Very close, but he gets the shoulder up.
Ninja Mac remains in the fight. The mysterious way of the ninja, the path of the ninja, allows Ninja Mac to exist on a higher plane. Pain tolerance, all of it. But Ninja Mac's got to turn the tide here offensively.
Crucifix, only an air fall. Roll up here from Ninja Mac. Another near fall.
Oh my God, that's it.
Right
that's
to the
it.
back of his head with that spinning kick. Now Ninja Mac looking to follow up to the top rope.
Blackwood was flopping around like a fish. Oh my God, right in the midsection. 2, 3.
He got him. Ninja Mac with the Phoenix Splash to score the pin.
Winner of the match, Ninja Mac.
Use that hashtag GCW Homecoming. I want to see your best Ninja Mac gifts from that match, because Ninja Mac got the job done tonight, Dave Prazak.
Absolutely. Let's take another look at how this one concluded. Almost nobody flies like Ninja Mac. Right on top of Kevin Blackwood with precision.
And it was just a strategic maneuver there. So many people aim that for the chest to knock the wind out of you, but when you go for those internal organs, you go for that lower abdominal, you can really do a lot more internal damage to your opponent, and that was all she wrote for the immensely talented Kevin Blackwood. Ninja Mac gets the win, and I'm sure his friends and fans in Japan are watching. We salute you. And we ask you to use the hashtag GCW Homecoming. Join the conversation online. It's been a historical and amazing weekend of wrestling. And now, the Second Gear crew, as captured by Freddie Faded, takes on Nick Wayne, Blake Christian, and Jordan Oliver.
Our next contest is a 6-man tag set for one fall.
One of the matches, one of the more anticipated bouts on tonight's card, right here, trio style. We only had 2 members of the Second Gear crew in attendance last night in the form of Mance Warner and Matthew Justice. Tonight, they are joined by Manders. Manders really getting out there and traveling as well. Was wrestling in Chicago last night, but has come here to Atlantic City to be at the side of his SGC teammates in this matchup.
Man, the Second Gear crew, just an absolute violent phenomenon. A crew that, man, and then with Manders in the mix, man, it's so great to see the Corn Belt Cowboy. I call him the Corn-Fed Colossus. Manders is the man. Same thing could be said of Justice. Same thing could be said of Mance Warner. Men of the people.
Here's a good look at Mance Warner. He's been red hot as well. Won the Bunkhouse Battle Royal at Ric Flair's last match. And then went on to compete in AEW against Jon Moxley as a result of winning that matchup. And of course, Justice and Mance Warner sending a message that they want to regain the GCW World Tag Team Championship as soon as possible. Things could get very interesting coming up in Chicago.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a very interesting time. It's always a very interesting time in Chicago. Second Gear crew, Mance Warner, the Southern Psycho, recently made that big television debut.
Yeah.
In All Elite Wrestling and delivered a bloody massacre for the ages with, of all people, GCW World Champion Jon Moxley. That was incredible. But that's Mance as a single, and that's its own chapter and its own book. It's its own book in its own right.
He is the boss of the Plains. HOMECOMING. He is the one-man militia, Matthew Justice. And he is the Southern Psycho, Mance Warner.
The Eye Poke God,
Together,
the Second Gear
they
crew.
are the Second Gear crew.
Second Gear crew were unstoppable, man. I love that you could have an eye poke god like Mance Warner in there with a thrash metal god like Matthew Justice in there with a god of the plains, if you will. The High Plains Violent Drifter, Manders.
We got three great brawlers inside the ring right now, and they're going to take on three of the very best young rising stars in Game Changer Wrestling, who tend to do a slightly different style than the Second Gear crew. Nick Wayne, the first one through the curtain, just 17 years old.
Introducing their opponents first, fighting out of Seattle, Washington, with an official weight of 170 pounds. This is Nick Wayne.
It's been Nick Wayne's year, without a doubt, the year of 2022.
Son of Buddy Wayne, Pacific Northwest wrestling legend.
Grandson of Moondog Ed Moretti. And here comes the mastermind of Young, Dumb, and Broke, Young Jordo Big Breakfast.
The Eastern Seacoast Ace.
Yes. The ace of the deck, the ace of all aces, a king among men.
In Newport, New York, with an official weight of 220 pounds. He is the East Coast Ace, Big Breakfast, the Club Cutter, Jordan Oliver.
The Tutankhamun Man, Jordan Oliver.
Egyptian enthusiast, top shelf pro wrestler Jordan Oliver. And listen, it was a very puzzling. Dave and I were up until nearly 5 o'clock in the morning discussing what exactly went on last night following Blake Christian's match. And I still am unclear as to what went down.
Me too, a little confused, but there's no denying the wrestling skill, the determination, and living up to the name All Heart during the course of his matches. Blake Christian, one of the top athletes in GCW, but for some reason, a portion of the fan base here in Atlantic City giving them the thumbs down.
Very suddenly, it started last night like a violent tidal wave of boos. It started small and it ended big.
Their partner, fighting out of Jackson, Tennessee, with an official weight of 180 pounds, All Heart, Christian.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, Blake Christian can do what he can do in that ring, and whether the fans boo him, cheer him, respect him,
Yeah, it doesn't
dislike
matter.
him,
Doesn't matter.
Fuck you, Blake. What a terrible chant.
That's
For all heart, this guy's been loved, and he's a top-tier talent.
I find that chant uncalled for, personally.
Hitting a little bit below the belt.
Yeah.
I'm very pro-SGC, but I've never been anti-Blake Christian.
Yeah, I'm pro all 6 of these competitors in this match. See which of these trios can pull out the win. Of course, Oliver, Christian, and Wayne, more known for the technical wrestling, the high flying, the fast-paced action, while Second Gear Crew just like to brawl all over the building and destroy their opponents with whatever they can get their hands on. So what kind of a match is this going to turn into? Will it be just a regular wrestling match? Will it turn into a brawl? Time will tell.
Now they're chanting no heart at Blake Christian. The man's had nothing but heart from the day one. Humble, hard-working kid.
Absolutely.
Came out of the Tennessee region. At least that's where he made his GCW debut, but I mean, he's done nothing but I don't get it, but hey.
Hey, the fans can choose who they want to cheer and boo for whatever reasons they'd like.
I've just never not been able to understand what's causing all this.
It's very confusing.
When he exits the ring like he's not starting the match, when they oh shit!
Oh, he's what? Their biggest pop of the night as he walks back to the locker room. No. He's coming back to the ring to a chorus of boos and a giant smile on his face.
Nick Wayne giving him a curious look here.
Perhaps other cities that GCW travels to will be more kind to young Blake Christian.
Yeah, for new viewers, Blake Christian hasn't done the wrong thing by anybody,
No.
hasn't betrayed a friend. He had an incredible...
Perhaps he made the mistake of grabbing a microphone.
Yeah, he had an incredible career-defining match with John Moxley, a shot at that GCW title.
Yes, he did.
In StarCast weekend in Nashville.
Came very close to winning that championship. They would like to see Manders destroy Blake Christian.
They certainly would. And the big hoss himself, Manders. Shoot cowboy, shoot badass, shoot big man.
Hopefully he doesn't shoot people with guns.
No, he shoots with his fists, with his boots, and with that arm. Now they're... I'm sorry, I can't help but get a kick out of Blake Christian. His perseverance here. That's the thing about believing in yourself. If you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter whether you have one hater or 1,000 haters. You know who you are in your heart, and Blake Christian knows who he is, and he knows what he brings to the table.
And you can tell from that smile on his face as he made his way back to the ring as the fans booed. He loves playing with the people right now.
They went wild when he did that exact move last night. The crowd went wild when he did that.
And now, well, fan interaction.
Oh, just got chopped off his feet.
And now Manders with Blake Christian.
With the greatest of ease.
He escapes, though. Christian with a kick to the midsection and one to the back of the head as well.
Chopped him down to size. That boot right in the breadbasket brought Manders to a knee. Manders got reversed there by Christian.
Manders into the ropes, leapfrog from Blake Christian, trying to sweep
nice.
the leg. Almost swept his legs, but it's Blake Christian with the drop kick connecting with Manders.
And that's just another reason why Blake Christian is so great. So many wrestlers will drop down to try to catch their opponent. Christian drops down and then rolls in the direction of their opponent. So even if the opponent has figured out the distance, figured out the number of steps, Christian changes the formula.
How about the huge pop when he tagged out of the match?
Yes.
In comes Jordan Oliver and Matthew Justice, the one-man militia. Justice sent into the corner, wrong part of town, as he's right by Nick Wayne, who makes the tag.
Nick Wayne gets a huge ovation for the tag.
Elbow takes Justice off his feet as Jordan Oliver brings himself back inside the ring with the senton.
Oliver and Wayne considered to be two of the young pillars of Game Changer Wrestling. Are you kidding me?
Spinning tombstone into a splash. Good teamwork right there from the young pillars.
I thought he was going to drive Nick Wayne's head right into the heart of Matthew Justice.
And once again working together as a unit here, tag team style on Matthew Justice, but he spears both of them.
Matthew Justice, always explosive, always dangerous. And there comes, speaking of always explosive and dangerous.
Omancer gonna face off with Blake Christian, perhaps? He's looking underneath the ring. Oh, I mean, if he grabs a weapon and goes after Blake Christian, this place might come unglued.
That's what he's doing.
It's gonna come unglued, man.
Manser is not able to not deliver what the people want. It's in his DNA. It's in his genes.
And Blake Christian has got hold of a chair as well.
And Blake Christian standing his ground. A man's man. If you want to fight him, he'll fight you. If you want to wrestle him, he'll wrestle you.
They're going to have a little bar fight here. Having a seat. Throwing fists.
I don't think this is the best strategy for Blake Christian.
No, not with Mance Warner on the other side. Back and forth. Just jabs from Manser. Headbutts. He's still reeling from the headbutts.
Yes, eyeball, God.
Eye poke.
Lubricating the fingers to get in between the eyeball itself.
Sabu's the chair right at his head.
Here's another Sabu.
Blake Christian gets out of harm's way. Get out of dodge, man.
Chaos at ringside. Look out, Mouse.
And the action spilling to the floor with everybody involved in this matchup. Matthew Justice and Jordan Oliver exchanging chops.
It might be time for that second gear crew patented split screen. The only way we can really follow the action during the second gear crew match.
Oh, we've got three cameras following all of the
they're
action.
right over here by commentary.
Yeah, Mance
Justice
Warner.
and Christian. Oh, sorry. Mance Warner and Christian.
Yeah, that hard chop took Blake off his feet. Action all over the building from all 6 competitors in this match. I have my answer. It did turn into a brawl. It just took a couple of minutes.
And Manders, I couldn't even see who he threw, but he just hurled someone all the way back to the 8th row. It was Nick Wayne. And then he revived them with some water.
And now fighting their way toward us. Well, now going back toward the ring. Meanwhile, Blake Christian rolls back inside the ring. He's the only one in the ring at this point. Perhaps keeping him safe for the moment. Mance getting back inside, and Blake able to tag Jordan Oliver, who gets clotheslined by Mance Warner.
Matthew Justice on the lookout for people he could hurt, for violence he could inflict. Thank God there's nothing in here he could really jump off of besides the ring post that I'm aware of.
Just driving the shoulder into the midsection of Jordan Oliver. Mance Warner pulling Oliver to his own corner right here. Makes the tag to Manders. Firing away at the midsection of Jordan.
Quick tag. Matthew Justice, the one-man militia.
Frequent tags from the SGC.
The master of the toxic waltz. Matthew Justice can do it all in that ring. Just a man who literally gives no fucks about his safety, his well-being. A man who risks his life every day in every way. When he's not risking his life in the ring, he's risking his life in the audience of concerts, jumping off the stage, running wild, going ham. During the height of the pandemic, Matthew Justice snuck into Mexico to go see some of the original members of Pantera play. Man, this guy's fucking out of his mind.
He's out of his mind. He's got Jordan Oliver still in the corner of the second gear crew. Jordan needs to get to the other side of the ring and perhaps tag one of his partners. Get a fresh man in.
The eye poke god, the master of light beers and lariats, Mance Warner, goes behind on Oliver.
An elbow to the side of the head of Mance.
And Oliver just got all of that elbow, full extension.
Connects with the enziguri, but Manders legally tagging himself back into the match. Gets
Nice.
kicked. Oh, inadvertently tumbling over his own partner. As Blake Christian springboards in with a forearm shot.
And despite the chorus of boos, he hit that absolutely perfectly.
And now working over 2 members of the second gear crew at the same time. Nicely done there on Matthew Justice.
Christian may have lost the fans, but he hasn't lost a step in the ring.
No. Precision.
Yes.
Okay, Brada right there. Still more boos from these fans. I still don't get it.
I don't know if anyone gets it. Maybe Fightful can find out.
Nick Wayne tagged in. Big power slam on Blake Christian by Manders. Standing shooting star by Nick Wayne.
Maybe bodyslam.net can get a reporter on this or something. Figure out what happened with Blake Christian.
Yeah, do some investigative reporting, folks. Snap a dragon suplex right there. And now code red from Nick Wayne.
Too close to the ropes though. No.
Mance Warner diving in to break it up just in case, and a back chop. Seen too many of those tonight.
Referee Ryan T in perfect position as always. From my angle, it looked like he was closer to the ropes, but Ryan has the best view in the house. And the referee's call is final, as you know. Big boot by Mance Warner.
Every boot that Mance throws is a big boot.
Is a big boot. The size 14s of a working man.
Yeah, and he's going up top, it looks like. Is it Doomsday for Blake Christian up on the shoulders of Manders?
It might be time for Doomsday. Oh, holy fuck.
What a poison Rana.
Never seen that in my life.
And Matthew Justice clotheslining Blake Christian over the top and to the floor.
But don't turn your back on the East Coast ace. Wait, went for that Cleopatra, but couldn't get it.
Under the corner. Big splash by Justice on Jordan Oliver in the corner. There's Nick Wayne back inside the ring, and once again, the young pillars working together.
Look at that!
Stunner German suplex combination.
And Wayne takes flight up and over the top. Second gear crew is down.
And Blake Christian springboard 450. Nick Wayne with the cover. 2.
Oh my God.
So close. Matthew Justice kicks out.
I was about to say, man, Jordan Oliver and Nick Wayne work so well together as a team. Their real-life friendship and synergy and time on the road together shows in everything they do.
Low pay into the door, it looked like.
He went right, man.
He was going for the low pay. It looked like maybe the SGC tried to pull up that door. But Blake Christian able to take them off their feet and slide that door inside the ring. Chair as well. Now brought inside the ring as surprisingly Nick Wayne and Blake Christian and Jordan Oliver choosing to introduce weapons inside the ring right here. I guess they realize we're facing the second gear crew. We have to adapt to their style of wrestling.
And just level that playing field. You know, you've already brawled around the building. There's already been chairs involved. Try to beat them at their own game if you can, but realize to these young guns, if you will, when you try to beat the second gear crew with their own game, it's quite likely they're going to turn it around on you.
Nick Wayne to the top rope.
Christian was holding Justice down, but Justice pulled him over, pulled him into the path of his partner.
Nick Wayne ended up crashing down on top of Blake Christian. There's a DDT on
Oh my God!
Lariat turns him inside out.
Oh my God, wait a second. No, only 2. Nick Wayne being held down by Manser.
Big splash from Matthew Justice.
2, 3.
And that is it. The second gear crew earned the victory in this trio tag team match.
Second gear crew.
They came, they saw, they conquered. Whether it's as a single, a duo, or trio, it's hard to beat anyone from the second gear crew. Justice soaring from the heavens. And I think the piling on of the second gear crew for the pin was academic because that leap did it all. Newly found most hated man in GCW, Blake Christian, pondering that loss.
He was the recipient of a splash to his back right there.
Indeed he was, inadvertently by his own partner. And again, we saw clear as day, Justice pulled Blake into the path. And here comes a bucket of cold ones for the boys.
Celebratory beers, light beers.
Oh, Oliver
Warner in the SGC.
Does Oliver want a beer or hit people with chairs?
And you'll notice Blake Christian's standing on the floor, not at the side of his partner. Might be a little unhappy about being on the receiving end of that splash.
You can see Nick Wayne there toasting his water to Mance Warner's light beer. Respect to the second gear crew, and it's beer drinking time as the second gear crew prepares to go to the pay window.
And what's going through the mind of Blake Christian right now?
Yeah, it was that shot of Blake Christian that made me lose my thought because that emotion on his face. Looks like a lot is on the mind as Jordan Oliver gets his hand on a cold one. Matthew Justice kind of feeling him out, but I think it's really starting to hit Christian what exactly is happening here. His partners were there for him, but the crowd wasn't.
Oh, getting a little aggressive here with Jordan Oliver. Oh, bit of a shove back.
And Blake Christian's out of line here.
Nick Wayne trying to get between them. Restore his friendship a little bit.
Blake Christian is wrong here. The replay will clearly show it. Jordan Oliver did not jump or leap or splash onto his partner. Blake Christian leaning into it.
Hopefully they can talk it out and shake hands, and this could be over with here.
In the heat of the moment, in the spirit of competition.
A lot happens. It's wrestling, you know?
Tempers flare, and these kids wanted to win without a doubt. It's no shame to lose to the second gear crew. And Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver leave the way they came, together. But Blake Christian is the odd man out. No heart. It's just ruthless.
Man, what does the future hold for Blake Christian here in GCW? What's he thinking right now?
If a picture could speak, I'd be dying to peep inside the mind of Blake Christian. But it's got to feel kind of like just having your heart broken in a way, to have worn your heart on your sleeve your entire career, and to have the very same people that made you, the very same people that supported you and got you to this level, turn their back on you, shit on you, and betray you when you never did a thing wrong to them or anyone in the business. I respect you, Blake Christian, but I ain't shit.
Our next contest is a singles bout set for one fall.
And tagging back into the booth as once again I hear Cruel Summer playing over a sound system. That means Starboy Charlie going to be in action to take on Speedball Mike Bailey. Veda Scott, welcome back.
Hey-o, I'm back, and I am trying my hardest to shake off those bummer Blake Christian vibes.
Yeah, it's still a very confusing situation, but the fans, at least here in Atlantic City, not very happy with Blake at the moment. But Starboy Charlie, excellent young competitor out of the state of California, had an excellent matchup.
Introducing
last
first,
night.
fighting out of Pacifica, California, with an official weight of 160 pounds, this is Starboy Charlie.
Faced Nick Wayne in the opening contest at Homecoming Part 1. Came out on the losing end of that matchup. See if he can turn it around tonight against Mike Bailey.
And this is a match that was not originally scheduled to happen. Mike Bailey was supposed to take on Joe Lando. Unfortunately, Joe was injured last night. He was very impressive in a scramble, but he did sustain an injury. He will be back soon. And Starboy Charlie stepping up now to take on Mike Bailey.
If you're using that hashtag GCW Homecoming, let us know your thoughts on Blake Christian and everything going on in the world of GCW. Speedball spinning his way to ringside. Watch out. You see, if Moxley would have come to the ring last night doing that,
There would be no problem.
there would have been a clear pathway to get to the ring.
I think it makes sense. Maybe like a street sweeper sort of situation, or those things that spin at a car wash. If we push those ahead of the crowd. Mike Bailey making his way to the ring. Now, Bailey and Starboy Charlie, they have fought once before. I called that match as well. It was in San Francisco for West Coast Pro Wrestling.
Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, with an official weight of 175 pounds, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Now that was just over a month ago, and it was part of Starboy Charlie's first matches returning back to the ring after that injury that kept him out for, gosh, it was about a year, right?
Yeah, he was out for quite a while and re-injured in the process of during the healing process as well. But he is back. He's back at 100%, and the fact that they faced one another in recent weeks.
Hold on a second. I think Speedball is concerned with the condition outside the ring, which, I mean, I don't blame him.
At least no light tube glass has been broken as of yet.
Today.
And he is barefoot out there. He's a very brave wrestler, being barefoot in a GCW ring with all of that plunder at ringside. Oftentimes just swept underneath the ring after a match and left out there for the rest of the weekend.
All right, so I think it's been swept up to Mike's satisfaction.
Perhaps for GCW, he should wear some wrestling boots.
So he won't. He won't. He cannot.
There could be exceptions. There can't be
I
exceptions.
truly, if I remember, the only time I can think of him wearing wrestling shoes. Whoa.
Don't turn your back on your opponent, Starboy.
My anecdote.
You can continue.
Oh, no.
Inside
Roll
cradle.
up.
Oh, Starboy's trying to end this thing early here. Enziguri.
Again, this is just showing you proof that Starboy Charlie has been in the ring with Mike Bailey before, and he didn't win that match.
Well, he wants to win it tonight. Avoids that clothesline attack. And Starboy with a drop kick, sending Bailey to the floor. And here comes Charlie.
Whoa, going for a low drop kick, but Speedball out of the way.
Yeah, tried to get out of Harm's way, but here comes Harm with the European uppercut and a forearm shot. Fighting all the way around the ringside area.
Ooh.
Big chop from Starboy Charlie. Bailey gives it back to him. Just exchanging strikes in front of these fans.
Starboy was staggered, but not going down at all.
Of course, next weekend, looking ahead at the GCW schedule, we are in Charlotte, North Carolina on the 19th, the 20th. Back in Atlanta at Center Stage. Be sure to join us live if you can. If you can't be there in person, it will be right here on Fight. Big super kick from Bailey.
I think Starboy thought maybe he had evaded that back suplex and instead just got leveled by Mike Bailey.
Crowd supporting Mike Bailey here at the Carousel Room, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Ooh. Bailey now, grabbing a door.
Slowly. Decides against it, perhaps, getting right in the face of someone at ringside.
Well, I think the that young man at ringside expressed some concern for Starboy Charlie, who is, he's not faring great right now, and sometimes your emotions get the best of you. Even when you're at ringside. And now Bailey going to work with the double crab here.
Yeah, that knee placed right in the back, and Charlie trying to inch his way toward the ropes to force a break if he can. Bailey kicking at the back now. But Charlie does end up in the ropes. Slingshot throat first across the bottom rope.
Starboy Charlie just bent in half. Now back to my anecdote.
Yes.
Really, the only time I can remember Speedball wearing shoes in the time that I've known him for a wrestling match was in DDT. They do a yearly camping match, outside. And if I recall, he was told that he had to wear shoes for that in the stream because there could be rocks and fish and poisons and all sorts of things.
You don't want to walk on like gravel or anything like that, or poisons. Yes,
that is the one time.
That sounds terrible. Poisons.
It could be poisons. Who knows?
There's lots of poisons on the canvas here at GCW as well.
Various substances abound.
Trying to get the suplex here, but Starboy down to a knee to block. Once again, knee to the midsection, trying to soften up Starboy Charlie so that Speedball can get the maneuver. Trying again.
Whoa.
This time he hoists him up, but Starboy trying to block.
Starboy stuck up top here.
Speedball out to the apron, climbing up top.
Starboy trying to figure out where he even is. Oh, and Starboy Charlie launched across the ring. Mike Bailey making the pin.
Like a double knees right to the back of the neck of Starboy Charlie as he was draped across the ropes. Nicely done by Speedball Mike Bailey.
Watch this. You can see Starboy Charlie is very high off the canvas. Whoa. And just got launched. Bailey, I think, going for that brainbuster again.
But Charlie able to avoid it this time. Fighting for the waist lock. Back and forth. Corner roll attempt, but Bailey holds onto the rope. And a spine buster from Starboy.
Huge show of strength by Starboy Charlie. Finally able to create some separation here.
See if he can put something together to maintain the advantage for an extended period of time here. Chopping away at the chest of Bailey now. Uppercut. Gonna shoot Bailey off, but holds onto the arm. Sends Starboy into the ropes to the apron. Big knee from Starboy. And while in the ropes, cinches in the submission hold, trying to do some damage while he can.
Now the referee does have to break that by 5, but 5 seconds is a long time to be stuck in a submission like that, especially with the ropes pressing against your ribs. Now Starboy up top, big crossbody.
Ended up right in a pinning predicament right there, only 2 though. Spinning toe hold attempts, kicked into the ropes by Bailey. Big frog from Speedball. Nice arm drag. And a kick to the chest of Starboy as well.
Just like that, Starboy Charlie back on the mat.
Bailey just measuring him. Has Starboy in his sights. Oh, kick to the midsection. Good combination of kicks from Bailey.
Bart's coming, but oh wait! Starboy Charlie got out of the way.
Oh, nothing but knees to the midsection right there of Starboy, but that looks like that injured the knees of Bailey in the process as well. Both men back up, running forearm from Speedball. And a running uppercut from Starboy Charlie.
Whoa, Starboy out of the way, sends Speedball to the outside. This could be the moment for Starboy Charlie.
Taking a risk over the top and to the floor.
That's old blood from yesterday. Yes. And now Starboy Charlie is all fired up.
Blood from yesterday.
Oh.
Big kick off the apron. Now Speedball.
That triangle moonsault taking down Starboy Charlie. And again, props to Starboy Charlie for stepping up and accepting this match. Incredibly short notice. But Speedball, I think, is a little frustrated. Watch this triangle moonsault.
Clearing that top rope on the way over and connecting with his opponent on the floor.
We've talked about this before, Dave. It's frustrating when you prepare for one opponent and then you have to fight another one. I think that Speedball is taking out some of that aggression on Starboy now. What is he looking at?
Maybe he is going to go for that door now. Right in front of that individual who's running his mouth at Bailey. Oh, kicking away. Stay out of the way of Mike Bailey.
Oh, Starboy Charlie in trouble.
They're going to tombstone him through the door. Yes!
He tombstoned him through the door. On the outside with some floor underneath it.
And some hashtag blood from yesterday.
What?
Official checking on Starboy Charlie. Mike Bailey's got to get Charlie back in the ring to finish this, but yeah, our official needs to make sure he can even continue. Watch this.
Man, just held him in tombstone position and head first through the door on the floor. Now back inside the ring, both men. Referee checking on the condition of Starboy Charlie. Apparently he can continue. Referee has not signaled for the match to end.
Bailey
after being pile driven through the door.
Bailey grabbing a handful of hair and now going for, oh, another tombstone.
Maybe a second one will do the trick, but
Starboy Charlie
turns it around on him. Tombstone from Starboy Charlie that time. Bailey just grabbing the back of his head.
And it looks like Charlie's still feeling the effects of that tombstone through the door on the outside.
Referee checking on both competitors, trying to get back to their feet here to continue to fight. Fans encouraging them to get back to their standing position.
Speedball shaking out his arm. That can sometimes mean nerve damage when you have a compacted neck, a compressed neck like you get in a tombstone pile driver, but Starboy back up on his feet too.
Yeah, delivered that forearm strike to Bailey. And Speedball returns the favor. Another big forearm from Starboy. Of course, new ultra-violent champion Rina Yamashita to defend that championship for the first time against Sawyer Wreck tonight.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Starboy Charlie said, bring it on.
Back and forth with the forearm strikes.
Ooh.
Both competitors staying on their feet now. A flurry from Starboy. But Bailey with a kick right to the chest, sends him into the corner.
That tornado kick, but wait, Charlie caught it.
Blocked the attempt. Went for the enziguri, but ducked by Bailey. Went for the dragon, but no. Avoided by Bailey. Can Starboy get it? This time it's Bailey with the full Nelson.
Oh,
and
but
Starboy rolls him up.
2.
Bailey on top. Exchanging near falls.
With the bridge and still not enough.
All about leverage and positioning right there as they exchange near falls.
Starboy Charlie floats over, another pile driver.
Jumping for maximum impact, and he's still holding on. A combination of pile drivers coming up from Starboy Charlie. And they go for the cradle pile driver this time. Bailey hoists him up, though, trying to block and counter it.
Whoa. Oh, but Starboy around the back. Bailey now moonsault double knees, but no.
Nobody home. Starboy moved out of the way, and knees just collided with the ring right there. As Bailey crawling into the corner. Starboy charges at him, drop toe hold, but before colliding with the turnbuckle, Starboy put on the brakes and sends Bailey head first into the bottom turnbuckle.
Starboy fired up now, really seems to have this together now. Big hesitation drop kick.
Like the facelift of the New Age Punisher B-Boy. Twisting splash from Starboy Charlie, but Bailey gets the shoulder up.
And this is the moment where Starboy cannot hesitate anymore. He's back on his feet.
He's gonna go up top again.
Yeah, looks like it.
Will this be what pulls home the win for Starboy Charlie? No, Bailey on his feet again. Puts a stop to whatever Starboy had in mind. Repositioning Starboy Charlie now.
Oh, maybe going for that flamingo driver.
Starboy trying to counter, sunset flip. Ooh, very close, but only 2. Hit to the chest by Bailey.
Now the moonsault double knees connected.
Able to hit it this time. Charlie getting back up to a knee. Avoids that kick attempt. Roll up by Starboy.
Oh, so close, but Bailey springs out. Big side kick, followed up with a super kick.
And he's not done. All the way across the ring comes Bailey.
This time the tornado kick connects.
Placing Starboy up top. Flamingo driver. Can he get it? Dumps him. And that's it. Mike Bailey is your winner.
The winner of the match, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Mike Bailey with the win, but Starboy Charlie, another impressive fight, especially one taken on short notice.
Both matches for Starboy Charlie this weekend. Last night against Nick Wayne and tonight against Mike Bailey. Very impressive outings, though he was not able to pull out the win. We'd love to see more of Starboy Charlie in the coming weeks and months here in GCW, and hopefully he can get back on the winning track. But let's take another look at how this ended.
Yeah, so the Flamingo driver is loaded up. This time, Starboy Charlie not able to escape.
And the 1-2-3 for Speedball.
Uh-oh. This is bad news for Starboy Charlie. Oh.
We do have a handshake. Hopefully the feet of Mike Bailey not sliced by any stray light tube glass.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go check on that, Dave Krazak. I'll be back in a little bit, but yeah, I'm just gonna go check those feet skis.
All right, thanks,
KG,
Beta Scott.
it's time for you to tag back in.
Get back in the zone, Kevin Gill. Still have 3 big matches plus the renewal of the vows, the Cardonas to come. Charlie Evans and Everett Connors in tag team action to face former tag team champions Bussy.
Our next contest
Alley
is
Catch
a tag team bout set for one fall.
Charlie Evans and Everett Connors make their way through the curtain. Back here in the United States, back in GCW.
Great to have him back.
Of course, we saw Charlie Evans last night take on Cole Radrick. Very violent matchup. Combination of both the deathmatch style and just traditional pro wrestling matches for Charlie Evans.
Introducing first, team at number 1. She is the violence artist, Charlie Evans, and her tag team partner, Everett, let me know, Connors.
Everett Connors and Charlie Evans. Charlie with that sick blood fighter jersey on it, an homage perhaps to a mutual friend, Alex Colon.
Perhaps. She had a very memorable matchup at the Nick Gage Invitational against Alex Colon late last year. Taking on a very experienced tag team here in GCW, had a very lengthy tag team championship reign.
What a reign it was, man. Bussy was everything to so many people. It's Alley Catch, it's Effie. Separately, they're incredible. Together, they are unstoppable. Who loves Bussy? Bussy loves Bussy?
Must be the name of that individual, I'm not sure.
Alley Catch is on fire since Chromatica Ball, and I don't think anything can stop her right now. Effie showing no signs of wear from his epic war with Mox last night. Daddy's home,
And
Alley's
introducing
home.
their opponents, this is Alley Catch, this is Effie, they are Bussy!
Bussy is everything, man. Once Bussy enters your life, once you enter Bussy's arena, you'll never look at anything the same again. Tag team battle about to go down. Effie and Alley versus Everett Connors and Charlie Evans.
And of course, Effie and Alley will be a big part of Effie's Big Gay Brunch as part of the Second City Summit weekend coming up just about 3 weeks away in the Chicago area. This will take place on Sunday, September 4th, 11 a.m. at the Grand Sports Arena in Hoffman Estates. Already announced. Alley Catch, Effie, Sandra Moon, Kid Bandit, and more.
Let's Go Daddy is the chant. And Charlie Evans just so happy to be here, happy to be back in GCW. But Effie puts a smile on everyone's faces, but Effie's the type who will smack the smile off your face.
Ooh, she just pie-faced Effie.
I don't know if Effie was going in for a kiss
Again?
or what.
Trying to play some mind games with Effie, but Now they're just throwing forearm strikes at one another.
Oh, man. Charlie Evans just got our dome rocked by Effie. You never know what to expect from Daddy, but Evans with the fury.
It was just 24 hours ago facing John Moxley. And Charlie Evans getting aggressive right in the early going of this matchup.
Effie's fresh as a daisy.
Well, he was going for the TKO right there. But Charlie escaped off the shoulders. And
Effie saying, I want a slice of Everett Connors to go.
multicolored Everett Connors makes the tag.
Hair. Let's talk for a moment if we can. I don't know if the cameraman can zoom, but
Cameraman,
zoom! I don't mind if you show his multicolored hair. But man, a style god, a swag god. Everett Connors always looks like $1 million whenever you see him. He had drip before it was drip. His drip is so strong, it's now a leak.
And he's forearming and chopping away on Effie here up against the ropes. Combination of strikes from Everett Connors. As Effie by the wrist, set into the ropes. Effie steps over Connors, leapfrog from Everett.
Just let me know. Out Effieing Effie. Effie will let you know. He'll let you know with the boot to the kidney.
He's going to make him humble.
Indeed,
It's
breaking
gonna
his back.
It's going to be all Iron Sheik references.
All cause all the time. Shout out to the Iron Sheik watching at home.
I'm sure he is.
Appreciate his support, Bubba.
We don't like Brian Blair either.
No.
Tag in to Alley Catch.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
A double team atomic drop, and now Bussy hitting the ropes simultaneously.
Yes.
The double thrust.
Double pelvic thrusts. Almost took Everett Connors out of the game. I'll never forget the time Everett Connors in his last match here, in fact. He wore that amazing, like, clothes made of stuffed animals or whatever.
He had multiple stuffed animals hanging off of his overalls, I
He
believe.
tore the house down, and then he sold those overstuffed overalls because he couldn't leave the country with them. Connors back to that let me know pose.
Tag is made. It's Charlie Evans. Looks like she's going to lock up here with Alley Catch.
And again, just the joy on Charlie Evans' face to be back here in the States, to be in there with Bussy, and a dream face-off right here.
Dueling chance, collar and elbow.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. What? Oh.
Everett Connors taking issue with the offense of Alley Catch.
John Moxley didn't take issue with the offense, similar based offense of Effie last night, but to each their own.
Lock up once again. This time it's Charlie Evans ringing away on the arm of Alley Catch.
Those piercing blue eyes of Alley Catch unable to mesmerize Charlie Evans, to take her, to distract her from the match at hand. Oh, Charlie seems a little bit flattered here.
The courtship of Charlie Evans.
Alley Catch showing Connors what she intends to do.
Little strategy.
Yeah!
Go from both sides. Master of the lip lock.
That wasn't what Alley had in mind. She thought Charlie was back there.
It was Everett Connors, and there's Charlie super kicking you in the face.
Right in the throat, in fact, from where I'm sitting.
And pounding away now. Charlie Evans all over Alley.
Just nailed her. Rock and catch, looks like right on the side of the neck there, side of the face.
Snapmares, Alley Catch, and a kick to the back by Evans. Goes for the cover, but Alley able to kick out.
And trying to get Alley Catch back to a standing position to make the quick tag to Connors. So Connors can indeed let her know he did not approve of that kiss. No matter who it was intended for, Connors was the one who received it.
And now Connors off the ropes. Drop kick connects with Alley. Leg hooks, but only two.
Connors pulling on those braids of Catch as she reaches out, slightly desperately to reach her partner, Effie. But Catch now gets the boot up and catches Connors running in, drops the bomb on him. That'll
And
take
Allie
him
makes the
chest.
tag. Effie is the legal wrestler and a big running boot in the corner.
Under the rainbow. Got him. That's all she wrote.
He-
1, 2.
What do you mean? He is the rainbow.
Indeed, there's a rainbow on his head and from his neckline to the tips of his toes.
Look at him, KG.
Look at him.
Everett Connor.
In the words of David Crockett, who's not looking down from above, but he is looking down on Fight TV.
Effie talking some trash and a little bit of strategy talk with Allie.
Why not? Communication is key in life, in business, in art. Effie.
Pops him up. Able to stomp down on the shoulders of Effie and drive him down to the mat. Both competitors need to make a tag to their partners here.
Effie was going for that super power bomb on Connors. Connors able to get out of it, and like you said, Dave, it's tag out time for both of these competitors.
Well, Charlie Evans tagged in, going to work on both members of Bussy.
Connors just shoves Catch down into the corner.
And Effie driven face first into the turnbuckle. Charlie Evans charging it. Allie in the corner, face wash.
There's another one, big knee.
Repeated shots here from Evans.
She's possessed right now.
She wants the victory. Going for the German suplex here on Allie, blocking the attempt. Standing switch. Can Allie get the maneuver? No. Roll up here from Charlie.
But Catch rolls through, breaking up the pin attempt, but she couldn't stop that knee right to the chin of Catch.
German suplex for the bridge.
Hooks it. Only 2.
Had those hands locked as well, but still Allie with enough to kick out.
Effie screaming words of encouragement to Allie from ringside, but it is Charlie Evans who remains in control.
Going for the Saito suplex, but Allie fighting her way out of that position. And connects with the kick.
Connors gets the tag from Evans, who stumbled back into the corner, and now it's Effie and Everett.
Couple of forearms from Effie, and a
Whoa!
puts on the brakes. Man.
Connors went for the kiss on F.
Double roll-ups.
2, no.
2 kickouts. Charlie and Allie now once again.
God, she got her! Catch caught the kiss on Evans, or did Evans catch the kiss on Allie?
They're hardcore.
In the words of our friend Joey Styles, Connors in there to break things up. Allie's giving it the positive review to Effie. Thumbs up from Allie.
Super kicks from Evans and Connors. But Bussy turns the tables on them.
Big gay power trip. 1, 2.
Ooh, only 2.
I thought they had him right there. Bussy could be very, very close to victory here.
Dragon Sleeper coming up.
Effie interlocks those fingers. Nowhere for Connors to go.
And Allie Catch going for the Boston Crab as well. Simultaneous submission holds. Cinched in by Bussy.
Connors doesn't want to quit. He's in agony. He's thinking about it. Self-preservation. Whoa.
Oh, but Allie kicked right into break that up. And it's Charlie Evans with Effie now.
Super kick to Daddy.
Saito suplex from Charlie.
Evans just dumped him. Connors with the opportunistic cover. Only 2 on Daddy.
2.5. Was able to kick out.
Everett and Charlie here discussing strategy, trying to figure it out. Effie and Allie have been to the very top of the tag team mountain. A win over the former champs would be huge here for the duo of Evans and Everett.
But here comes Allie Catch. Just as it looked like Everett Connors was going for a superplex on Effie. The former champion's getting control of the situation.
Oh my God! Zack Ryder assisted from the top!
Last split second, Charlie diving in to break up the pin attempt.
And Allie Catch,
she's not
playtime's fucking over.
Forearm from Charlie, working over both Effie and Allie at the same time.
Charlie Evans on the comeback trail, ducks the double lines.
and takes both of them off their feet.
Charlie Evans shevs to her friends across the pond. Oh
What's
no,
this?
come on, Charles Mason.
Charles Mason.
What is his obsession with her?
He attacked her yesterday. They wrestled at JCW as well. And now,
Attacked her following a death match. Now interfering in this, hands on an official. Fuck you, Charles Mason, in your goddamn flesh-colored suit.
Mason isn't even scheduled on tonight's card, but still getting involved despite that fact. And
He does like getting shot. I don't know if Charles Mason knows that.
Danny does like it. Oh!
Time to give him the sack rider.
And now, pile driver coming up from Alley Catch.
But there's still a match in play.
Everybody's taking out Charles Mason.
Yes!
Double stomp off the top from Everett Connors on Mason.
Unite
And
against
now,
the common enemy.
here we
It's time
go.
for some street justice.
Charlie Evans turns him inside out.
Dumped him on that shitty haircut.
Everybody piles on Charles Mason.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Everybody wins tonight at Homecoming.
Except for Charles Mason.
The winners of this match, everybody but Charles Mason.
Yes!
That sounds like the right decision, officially made by the referee. Had enough of the situation and just said, you know what? The only loser in this situation is you, Charles Mason.
What a moment, what a feeling. I can't wait to see how CageMatch.net and Dave Meltzer and Fightful and Body Slam and PW Insider and PW Torch and everybody cover and list that result. The winner is everyone except Charles Mason. And a winner is you for ordering GCW's Homecoming. Use that hashtag GCW Homecoming and send some love to all the competitors in this matchup.
And some people thought results were easy to
To summarize,
Yeah.
it breaks the Excel sheet. It breaks the formula.
There needs to be added notes. Loser of the match was not involved in it to begin with.
Right. But
But-
he sure got beat up and he got pinned. He's going to feel like he was in a match tomorrow, but he didn't get paid to be in a match. So truly everybody won except Charles Mason. Honor and a thrill to be here for Homecoming. Game Changer Wrestling, the calendar never stops. GCWmerch.com. GCW's Patreon at patreon.com/GameChangerWrestling is the home of the official GCW podcast, hosted by yours truly and Brett Lauderdale, where we answer your questions on a semi-weekly basis. You can also get first access at tickets, exclusive merch drops. I could go on and on about the benefits, but you should really head on over to patreon.com/Game Changer Wrestling and find out what it's all about. We'll see you there.
Is that like a door frame with barbed wire in the middle of it? Something. It's dangerous as we prepare for our ultra-violent championship match scheduled next.
This is going to be a violent spectacular.
What a huge ovation last night
And
for
as
Rina
you can see,
Yamashita.
we are
She
preparing
defeated
the
Alex
ring
Colon to
with
become
some
the ultra-violent
fuckery
champion.
for our last two matches of Homecoming weekend. I would like to remind everybody the next time that you can see Game Changer Wrestling on Fight TV will be this Friday. We make our debut in Charlotte, North Carolina. On Saturday, August 20th, we make our return to Center Stage in Atlanta. Labor Day weekend, we will be back in Chicago, Illinois. Friday night, GCW and Black Label Pro team up for 4 cups stuffed. And the very next day, we will present part 2 of the Settlement Series, as well as the Art of War Games 2. And the very next day, on Sunday, we will see Effie's Big Gay Brunch.
Rina Yamashita, Sawyer Wreck, to do battle in this next matchup as Veda Scott rejoins the commentary position for this very violent battle you're about to witness. Yamashita, one of the biggest fan reactions last night when she became the ultra-violent champion, defeating Alex Colon, and tonight she makes her first defense.
And truly, Dave Prazak, that was one
Our
of my...
next contest will be for the Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Championship.
As you're saying.
Rina Yamashita versus Alex Colon was one of my favorite matches of the year so far, so I had to get back here and call her first defense of the Ultra Violent Championship. But Sawyer Wreck is ready to go.
Sawyer Wreck became a true star in the eyes of the GCW fan base, particularly the last time that we had a showboat weekend here in Atlantic City when she faced Joey Janela and handed him the loss with a choke slam off the top rope. Getting a good ovation here as she will challenge Rina for the championship.
We can see some light tubes scattered about. I think there was a barbed wire board I saw.
It's sort of a, like it looked like a door frame, something along those lines with barbed wire in the middle of it. It's stretched out between two chairs out on the floor at this point.
Well, and then of course there's everything that's still under the ring.
Yes. And whatever else they can find. And the new champion, Rina Yamashita, back here in the United States once again for another tour of GCW. And she's got the gold.
Yeah, very different feeling to this tour. Now that Rina is the champion, you have to imagine she's going to have the GCW roster gunning for her this time instead of her coming after them. Very different position to be in, but you can tell it's one that she wanted, that she worked for, and look at this reception for Rina Yamashita.
Great ovation. But can she hold on to the championship? Let's go to MLJ for the official introductions of our title matchup.
This contest, set for one fall, is a fucking death match for the GCW Ultra Violent Championship. When the bell rings, the official in charge of the action, Mr. Ryan T. Introducing first in the corner to my left, the challenger. She stands at a legit 6 feet 2 inches tall. She is the matriarch of mayhem, Sawyer Wreck.
Legit 6'2". I can confirm that. I'm about 5 feet tall, and I was walking next to Sawyer this morning. 6'2" sounds about right.
And her opponent to my right, fighting out of Osaka, Japan. She is the current reigning and defending Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Champion, the Deathmatch Amazoness, Rina Yamashita.
You can see Rina Yamashita, her face still has gashes in it from last night. I would say that honestly the majority of the glass that you see in piles underneath the ring today, that was from yesterday.
I'm sure she has wounds all over her body as a result of that violent battle with Alex Colon to become the champion. It's all about the gold right there.
But again, let's not discount Sawyer Wreck at all. This is an amazing opportunity for her. Like you said, she really made her name for herself in GCW right here, right in the carousel room. She has a lot of people behind her, and she could become the champion today.
We have the opening bell. Has that obvious height advantage. Of course, Yamashita with the experience advantage heading into this. Competing for many of the top women's organizations in Japan. Sawyer holding her ground here. A little confused. We can get Greco-Roman.
No, not quite.
Up here, come on. Can always climb the ropes. Get her a ladder. Impromptu ladder match, come on. They've got plenty of other weapons they could be putting to use. Climb a ladder for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Maybe a little closer. Oh!
Leaps for the forearm to connect. And Yamashita, reversal of the whip though by Sawyer Wreck. And Sawyer holds her ground here. Yamashita off the ropes. Trying to budge Sawyer, but again, staying right in position. And Sawyer Wreck running through Rena with a shoulder tackle of her own.
And you can see that Sawyer has some gashes and scars of her own. Oh!
Big body slam from Rena. Goes for a cover, but not even a one count, really. Some light tubes falling to the floor. Fans are displeased. I'm sure that the wrestlers are as well. They'd love to utilize every single one of them during the course of this.
Circling again. Again, no weapons have been used so far in this match.
Kick to the midsection, and Rena sends Sawyer Wreck into the corner, and now Rena's got a light tube. Charges into the corner and swings, but Sawyer avoids the shot and smashes that tube over Rena's head.
And you have to wonder just how many tiny little microscopic gashes and maybe even little bits of glass are still in the scalp of Rena Yamashita from last night. Every blow is going to just make it so much worse. Oh!
Forearms, the light tubes right into Sawyer, smashing them. And over the head this time. She's crazy, and she's hungry for competition.
And glass. Oh, she went all the way down to the metal thingy, huh?
She got her daily dose of mercury right there. It's a delicacy, apparently. Another light tube grab. Yamashita smashes it over the head of Sawyer.
Sawyer tried to get her hands up to block it, but not fast enough.
And Rena with that jagged, broken light tube, going to use it on Sawyer Wreck. Right to the forehead now with the edge of that broken
bits of tube are falling off.
And the fans chanting for an up-close look at the violence, at the carnage in their general direction. And Rena obliging these fans on that side of the ring, continuing to carve the head of Sawyer Wreck.
You can hear the chants of over here from someone who feels they have been denied.
We've been denied a close look at violence.
And the blood is starting to snake its way across the forehead of Sawyer Wreck. Again, the ring is a square. It has four sides.
There are four sides. A little bit for everybody. Sawyer needs to do whatever she can to put a stop to this, though, and turn the tables on the champion. The rest of that tube smashed over Sawyer's head.
You can just see, look at, there's little splinters of glass in Sawyer's forehead.
And now Yamashita, Sawyer Wreck's snapmare brings her down to the mat. Light tube grabbed, and she's going to put it down the back of her shirt. Nowhere for that glass to go, but into the flesh.
And that kick would have been bad enough without the tube.
Going for a cover now. Yamashita gets 2. Sawyer able to kick out.
And as these matches go on, as the shards of glass pile up in the ring, even just a simple pinfall becomes so much more painful. You're rolling around in glass.
Oh no!
No, no.
Gusset plate grabbed out of the corner by Rina. I missed whatever happened.
Hold on. Rina Yamashita and Sawyer Wreck had a moment of unity for some fan.
But they are opponents, and they need to focus on one another. Especially with the championship on the line, and the gusset plate hammered into the arm of Sawyer Wreck. Still stuck in that arm. A second grabbed by Rina. Oh no!
That's not where that goes.
That's, you know, Sawyer has another arm that she could have.
I mean, it's only fair. Sawyer Wreck demonstrating that she is equally crazy.
These two are nuts. They're nuts, Veda Scott. Headbutts now. Off the ropes comes Yamashita, the victim of the clothesline.
The gusset plates have fallen off, but you can see the blood spilling from where they broke the skin.
Sawyer in control of the match. She was on the receiving end of a lot of punishment. Those light tubes to the head, and now just face washes in the corner for Rina.
Oh!
Sawyer doing damage to the champion.
And Rina Yamashita has a wound opened up on her forehead. I don't know if it's from the gusset plate or the light tubes or both.
I believe it looked like from the gusset plate.
Yeah, it's really gushing now.
That can do a whole lot to human flesh, those gusset plates. We've seen it on many occasions here in GCW competition. Flurry of forearms here from Yamashita.
Rina definitely still in it.
Big palm strike, chop to the chest. Comes charging,
Whoa.
Sawyer pulls down on the top rope, and Rina tumbles to the floor.
There on the outside, Sawyer Wreck using those long limbs to kick Yamashita right in the face. And Dave, to me, the first defense of a newly won championship is always so interesting to me because it not only sets the tone for your entire title reign, but Yamashita loses tonight. She's a footnote, honestly, in the history of the Ultraviolent Championship. And right now, that is exactly what Sawyer Wreck is aiming for.
Basically a rolling cannonball right there, taking Rina out of her chair there in the front row. Sawyer among the people now here in Atlantic City.
And the blood is dripping from the head of the champion onto the floor. You can see the little drips.
Hashtag blood from today. And into the ring post head first. Went Yamashita. So they take the battle to the other side. In front of these fans on that side of the ring. Going for a body slam on the floor. Well, places Sawyer Wreck on the floor. And Rina using more fan interaction coming into play right here.
Whoa.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, the fan with a measure of revenge has suplexed Rina Yamashita onto Sawyer Wreck.
Referee asking, what are you doing? Come on. Like what? I didn't ask to be involved in this.
It's instincts, you know? Someone hooks you up for that suplex, you got to turn it around.
And Rina taking issue with it.
Oh, no!
Slap across the face. Don't suplex me.
However, she was very effectively used as a weapon. She's still in control of Sawyer Wreck here.
Sawyer head first into the edge of the ring, and now Rina looking underneath the ring.
And then, lest you forgot, there's that frame with the barbed wire on it.
Just placed between those two chairs out on the floor. And Rina again going underneath the ring, grabbing a chair.
You can hear the piles of glass shifting as she was fishing for new weapons.
Placing that barbed wire chair underneath more barbed wire, as if there isn't enough barbed wire
Moving
involved.
the light tubes away for safety.
Yes. Oh, almost knocked that over. But both wrestlers on the apron above all that barbed wire, those chairs, and of course the floor of the showboat. Who's going to be able to get the maneuver?
Oh.
Rena trying to hoist Sawyer up, but Sawyer blocking the attempt. And nails that forearm.
Sawyer able to use every inch of her height to stop herself from being suplexed.
And Sawyer hoists up Yamashita up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver through the barbed wire.
Through the barbed wire onto a pile of chairs, and as you said, Dave Brazak, onto the floor. And this is certainly not Rina Yamashita's plan when she built that contraption.
No. And trying to free her now. Let's take another look. Just off that apron, Death Valley driver and Rena all wound up in that barbed wire. And have several wrestlers out of the locker room trying to help free her from this position.
Yeah, we have some snips out to get some of the barbed wire away.
The way that she landed in that, just got tied up in it. Kind of had to roll in it. Here's another look at it. With the impact right there, she kind of turns here and gets caught up in it.
It might even, looks like it's even stuck in her hair.
When you take that risk, when you do this style of wrestling with long hair like that, you get stuck in barbed wire very easily. Except for her hair, it looks like she's mostly been freed from the barbed wire at this point.
She's
back on her feet.
I think she would have been on her feet faster, too, if her hair wasn't trapped. Somehow, this level of violence just seems to fire up Rina Yamashita. It powers her.
Oh, another light tube over the head of Yamashita by Sawyer Wreck. Trying to bring it back inside where Sawyer can win the championship. And grabbing the barbed wire chair from the floor to put to use inside the ring. Regular chair as well. Sawyer going for a cover. Smart move on her part. See if she could win the match after all of that was done.
Yeah, because
Rena in the barbed wire on the floor.
Well, as we've seen, even an offensive maneuver like that DVD off the apron, it's still, when there's weapons and barbed wire involved, it's still going to injure you. You might as well go for every pinfall you can. And now Sawyer going for, looks like a pile driver here. Yamashita kicking her way out of it.
Successfully blocking the attempt at it. Several forearms from Sawyer. Rena trying to stay on her feet here. Back up! Boot to the midsection and a DDT.
Planting Sawyer into that pile of glass.
Mattel trying to pick that glass out of her head after the impact of the DDT. That canvas is just covered in it. And Yamashita now hits the ropes, but gets met with the big boot from Sawyer Wreck. Two tubes in hand. Sawyer smashing them over Rena's head.
Oh, a roundhouse kick with the tubes. This has to be it. We could have a new champion.
Oh, she bent all the way back with hooking that leg, but still Rena got the shoulder up. Referee right on top of things. Here's another look at those tubes being smashed over her head. Double tubes, big kick to the back of the head, but not enough to earn Sawyer the championship just yet.
Sawyer once again trying to pull Yamashita into position. Yamashita fighting it with everything that she has and instead goes to hoist Sawyer Wreck.
She's got her up. Death Valley driver into the tubes by Yamashita. And Sawyer kicks out.
There is glass and carnage everywhere. Rina Yamashita positioned Sawyer Wreck and now is going after, the barbed wire chair.
Placed right over the chest of Sawyer Wreck, and now Rena going up top. But we see that big splash. Rina Yamashita off the top rope, hits the splash right on top of the barbed wire.
Not even bothering to move the barbed wire chair before making the pin.
It stuck to her. She can't move it. But Sawyer still got her shoulder up, despite being on the receiving end of that splash with the barbed wire into her chest.
The referee has the snips back out again.
Rina paying the price for deciding to hit that maneuver on her opponent.
She's just removing parts of her gear now.
Freed from the chains.
And now has built another pile of barbed wire chair and a few loose tubes.
Got the barbed wire chair right there. She could be thinking about that splash mountain. That's how she was able to hit it last night on Alex Colon.
Oh!
And hits it on the barbed wire chair here. And gets the recount. Yamashita retains the Ultra-Violent Championship.
The winner of the match, and still Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Champion, Rina Yamashita.
Rina Yamashita just showing everyone, watch this, the Splash Mountain Bomb onto a pile of carnage. And you're right, Dave Brazek, that is exactly how she defeated Alex Colon and won the championship in the first place. But it's matches like this, Rina Yamashita already establishing exactly what her reign will be like.
Yeah, she was able to hit that last night on Colon and then followed it up by making him tap to his own hold, that camel clutch. And a signature maneuver of Rina, I remember when she hit that on hook foot as well.
Sawyer Rex, show of appreciation again.
Heck of an outing for Sawyer as well. She gave it all that she had. But Yamashita still the champion, and you know, we're heading to Japan September 26th through October 4th. Perhaps Rina will still have that championship around her waist as GCW returns to the land of the rising sun.
I am very excited to see who her next challengers will be. I think I am going to love every second of Rina Yamashita's reign as Ultra-Violent Champion.
All right, well, Veda Scott tagging out once again for Kevin Gill to rejoin commentary for our next contest. As we clear the ring of the carnage to prepare. All right, it looks like we are about prepared for our tag team violence of the evening.
Very unusual pairing of Murdoch and Colon taking on the very usual pairing of Los Macizos.
Match of the afternoon. Come on, I know y'all see the fuckery in the ring. Are y'all ready for this shit? All right, let's get it.
I know the graphic said tag team championship on the line, but of course, just last night, Los Macizos losing the tag team championship to the Briscoes. It's a red-hot tag team division here in GCW right now, and of course, several tag teams have traded the championship back and forth. The Second Gear Crew, Pussy, Los Macizos, the Briscoes. And the first one through the curtain is John Wayne Murdoch, the tag team partner of the man that he's been at odds with for quite a while.
Oh,
Alex
man.
Colon.
What? Alex got the flannel?
Not really, I mean, perhaps.
Alex looks like I feel right now.
Perhaps forced to wear the flannel.
I don't think Alex Colon could be forced to do anything, but he does seem to be kind of trying to go along with something, show some solidarity with a guy who, in my opinion, not too trustworthy. However, here we are.
Well, you need to look like a tag team, right? So
yeah, that's true.
Here's the flannel shirt for you, Alex Colon.
2 words for any tag team: matching gear. It's a game changer. Oh, Murdoch, I love hanging there. That was incredible. Can someone gift that? But Murdoch maybe is to be taken at face value here.
We'll see what they can do as a unit here against one of the best ultraviolet tag teams in the sport. Ciclope and Miedo Extremo, Los Macizos.
Main event as far as the wrestling goes, and there's something very, dare I say, special to follow this match.
Yeah, we still have the renewal of the wedding vows with Matt Cardona and Chelsea to come after this matchup. And here come Los Macizos. And it looks like Ciclope has...
Yes, the headphones are back.
He found his headphones right around his neck. Hopefully they stay there for the duration of this contest. Because he's that good.
Oh, he's that damn good. Oh, the pre-roll is here. You've heard of the Fat Blunt, but you've never seen a pre-roll with that girth before. Miedo Extremo, Extreme Fear, and the Cyclops, Ciclope, united as one. From south of the border to north of the border, over to Japan. They brought those tag team belts from GCW everywhere. And unlike the graphic that was made prior to last night's shocking title change, this match is a non-title matchup, originally scheduled to be for the championships that Los Macizos held up until under 24 hours ago.
We already have panes of glass in the corner.
There's all sorts of violent fuckery, but again, my eye continually drawn to Alex Colon in a Wu-Tang shirt with a red flannel over it and a backwards hat. Alex Colon not too happy to be here right now.
This contest
you gotta
is
do what
set
you gotta
for
do.
one fall, and it is a tag team fucking death match. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action is senior GCW official, Mr. Adam Galt. Introducing first in the corner to my left, team number 1. Introducing first, fighting out of Waxahachie, Texas, with an official weight of 220 pounds. He is a former GCW Ultraviolet champion. This is John Wayne Murdoch. His tag team partner, fighting out of the 609. He is a 3-time GCW Ultraviolet champion and a back to back winner of Tournament of Survival, the Blood Fighter, Alex Colon. And together they are the team of the Mega Bastards.
Wait a minute.
The Mega Bastards.
Alex Colon did not make up the Mega Bastards.
He kind of rolled his eyes when Emil said that.
From the mind of John Wayne Murdoch, the rabbit collector himself.
And their opponents, to my right, fighting out of Pachuca, Hidalgo, Mexico, with an official combined weight of 175 kilograms, the team of Gallo de Gallos, Miedo Extremo, y su majestad Ciclope. They are Los Macizos.
Ready for tag team action. MLJ learning new languages and stuff. It's fantastic.
MLJ is a renaissance man. He always has been, he always will be.
Yes. Already starting things. Everyone's got a light tube in hand.
We do what we need to do to get hyped, to stay hyped.
These fans are ready for these four to throw down.
And unlike Los Macizos, Alex Colon has to go into this battle not knowing 100% if his partner's there for him.
We'll see if they can work like a well-oiled unit of some sort. Double backdrops, but Murdoch falls to the floor and Colon knocked to the floor as well. Miedo standing on the second rope, holding the ropes open for Ciclope to fly.
And Ciclope can fly with or without headphones, but just like Miedo Extremo.
All the way to the floor.
It's barely just kicked off the main event that precedes the renewal of the wedding vows.
What a ceremony still to come later on tonight.
Oh, God. I think I'm just going to walk out.
Split
I
screen
see Gramps there in the background. Gramps, he wrote in the wedding journal or whatever it's called over there that he's going to kick Matt Cardona's ass.
Yes, we had the wedding guest book that as the fans filed into the building tonight, they signed.
What did I call it, the wedding log?
Something like that. Hopefully each page gets scanned and put on the internet for everyone to enjoy.
That would be great.
I'm sure there were lots of little messages for the Cardonas from every fan of GCW.
Indeed. And
getting running starts here. Oh, but Los Macizos this time grabbing hold of Murdoch and Colon and suplexes into these chairs.
And Miedo Extremo might have broken that chair with John Wayne Murdoch's spine and lumbar region.
Pulling that out of the sheath. The sword, the light tube.
Ciclope, shockingly, has already removed those headphones. And now he's got a hold of Alex Colon, the Blood Fighter. You saw earlier, Charlie Evans was rocking that Blood Fighter jersey. She's down with the Blood Fighter tribe.
What is that? That is being retrieved from underneath the ring by Miedo.
He's got some violent feng shui under there. Digging for some kind of plunder.
Bloodstains on chairs.
Those bloodstains on the floor, not yet from any of the participants in this matchup. If you're ever here for a wedding or a gala and you notice a red hue on the floor, please know that it is human hemoglobin.
But it is a mix from several different days and wrestling events.
If you preserved some of this stuff in amber or whatever, you'd be able to make a new Miedo Extremo 1,000 years from now. 1,000,000 years from now, you can make a new Ciclope, a new Alex Colon. We'll just hope that John Wayne Murdoch try. You know what I'm saying? Their genealogy is not preserved for future
Preserved in Amber O'Neil.
Shout out to Amber.
We got a door placed between two chairs out on the floor.
Wait a second.
Oh,
God damn
over
it!
the head of John Wayne Murdoch. from Miedo.
Murdoch just got his whole nugget rocked, and he got the whole front of his skull ripped open.
Chair just thrown at Alex Colon by Miedo as well. Colon going to the eyes, even if he has to do all the work on his own and not really rely on John Wayne Murdoch to be a partner to double team his opponents. He can get the job done on his own. There's one hell of a chair shot right there.
Big boot by Colon. Chaos camera crew at GoPro having a hard time containing this action. It could possibly be split screen time again.
It is again.
Thank you to the interns in the GoPro satellite making all this shit possible on Fight TV. Use the hashtag GCW Homecoming. And if you look at my timeline right now, I just retweeted the John Wayne Murdoch being left hanging by Alex Colon gift created by Nails from New York.
Colon set to the ropes. Runs through it and then runs through Cyclope. Clothesline.
Most people run from glass. Alex Colon runs through it. People run away from danger. Alex Colon moves closer to it. He is the blood fighter of Game Changer Wrestling.
Another light tube in the hands of Colon. Cyclope blocking the attempt at smashing it over his head. Swings it at Colon. Tries to sweep the legs of Cyclope. Leapfrog from Colon. And Cyclope off the ropes with that tube.
No, didn't break. Now it did. And I got to tell you, I've seen people get hit in the face with a light bulb that doesn't break, to get hit in the head with a tube that doesn't break. It hurts quite a bit. It resonates like it's like getting hit with a pipe or something. When it maintains its integrity, it'll give you a little goose egg on your head.
Well, Miedo is going for that maneuver, but Alex stepped out of harm's way. Miedo, though, with the single-handed knuckle lock, walking the rope. Front flip, holding on to the wrist, and now...
Wow. Got all of it.
Only a near fall for Miedo.
Very dangerous version of the Falcon Arrow. Almost took Colon to the limit, but the blood fighter is known to go beyond the limits of human pain, beyond the limits of tolerance. Colon's back is more scars than skin.
Ooh. Tube over the head of Miedo, and swinging DDT from Alex Colon.
Miedo takes the ride. Only two. Only two on Miedo Extremo. Colon in control, and that's where he's got to stay if you want to win a battle over the former tag team champs.
Tag is made. John Wayne Murdoch, the legal man.
The former tag team champs. Now, Macizos got out of that one, but these former tag team champs, Los Macizos, are confirmed for the Art of War Games in Chicago.
Should be interesting to see how things play out. Several tag teams all wanting to hold those championships. Currently held by Jay and Mark the Briscoes. It's Murdoch here. Chin breaker on Miedo. Off the ropes comes Murdoch. Went for that big kick, but avoided by
Blood
Miedo.
on the ropes.
Blood
Slipped
on the ropes.
in blood. Beautiful.
Able to hit the maneuver on the second attempt. But there's Colon to make the save for his team.
Colon is there for his partner, and John Wayne Murdoch has been severely lacerated.
Chop to the chest of Miedo, and now some teamwork from Colon and Murdoch.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tube across the back of the neck.
God, stunner! Turned him around into a stunner, throws the tube across his back, and then dumps him head first in the broken glass. Murdoch hooks it!
An attempt broken up by light tube over the head from Cyclope.
Cyclope not here to fuck around. Didn't come all the way from Mexico City to lose this battle. They already lost their belts. They don't want to go home with 2 L's.
Absolutely not. Cyclope out to the floor, grabbing another door. This one going to be brought inside the ring. It falls right on top of Murdoch.
Fans chanting door. A battered and bloody Murdoch right now needs his partner, Alex Colon, in the worst way. Because Los Macizos work so well as a team, and they're just no stranger to violence.
I don't think that's a functional chair anymore to be propping up a door of any sort. Have to grab some usable chairs from underneath the ring.
Man, the blood, I couldn't help but notice the blood just staining the canvas, forming
There we go, just leave it on its side, that works. Don't even need a different chair.
Necessity is the mother of invention. Cyclope gestures, it's good enough. Let's see if that is true. Either way, Murdoch's in for a world of pain. Oh no. I think I know where this is going, Dave Prazak.
Miedo with John Wayne Murdoch on his shoulders. Door awaiting below, and Cyclope with the tube. They go crashing through the door. Cover.
Himself too.
Colon makes the save again. This is a couple times now that we've seen Colon save his partner and save the match.
Cyclope cut himself, breaking the tube the way he did. And Alex Colon, as you astutely noted, has been there time and time again for Murdoch.
Not quite sure if Murdoch's really made the save when Colon's been covered, but maybe I missed it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, through the ropes with a tope suicida, caught the head on the way down into a DDT on the floor.
And don't turn your back on John Wayne Murdoch.
Went for that boot again, but avoided by Cyclope as now they exchange forearms.
And Murdoch, covered in blood, remains in the fight, remains committed to the team and to victory.
Cyclope kicking away at the face, up to the second rope he comes.
Good God!
Destroyer right on his head.
Spiked Murdoch on his head.
Tubes,
Double
knees from Alex Colon, but there's Miedo with a suplex on Colon.
Almost dumped him on his own partner.
And finally Murdoch able to hit that kick.
Aaron's bulb there breaking.
All four competitors feeling the effects of this matchup.
And this is when you really feel it, Dave. You still got the adrenaline pumping, but your body has time to register the injuries, to feel that pain, to feel the throbbing gristle of your own guts and organs and life force leaking out of your body.
I hate when I lose my life force.
Man, and it's happening right now. Look.
Yes, it is leaking.
If these guys had an energy bar, all of their energy bars would be slowly depleting as their life force leaves their body. And there's no power-ups. Here we get a look at Miedo. But back to the action here.
They're smashing the remaining light tubes over one another's heads.
This is madness.
Break everything.
Break everything. Faces, hearts, arms, legs, and tubes. Brainbuster!
Right in the glass. And Alex Colon to the top rope. Double stomp. Tube in hand. Tope suicida.
Oh, God. There goes the whole front row. Don't turn your back on the ring. Head on a swivel if you're going to sit ringside at Game Changer Wrestling.
Murdoch was able to hit that pile driver, but Miedo kicks out, fires up.
Back body drop. Murdoch on the apron. Sweep of the leg by Miedo. Light tube tucked in the shirt of Murdoch.
And here comes Cyclope with a crossbody, sending Murdoch. The glass shattered and sent Murdoch all the way to the floor.
Man, oh man, this is warfare.
Ooh.
God damn it. Colon might be done for right here.
Getting him in position, a giant pre-roll of tubes.
That's the original girthy pre-roll. Now he's jacking the pre-roll. Can you even do that on Fight?
I think he just did.
He did. Miedo Extremo offers no apologies, only blood and fucking violence here at Homecoming. 450 through the tubes. Are you kidding me?
He kicks out.
No assist needed.
Colon hanging in there.
Colon fighting like two men in this match.
Kick to the chest of Colon.
Trying to fill the void of what may be a seriously injured John Wayne Murdoch.
Murdoch and Miedo out on the apron. Miedo trying to get maybe a suplex, but oh, here's Murdoch.
God, destroyer! Destroyer! Destroyer!
Through the glass and the doors on the floor.
Good God, Colon takes the ride. Cyclope hooks him. No!
Gets the shoulder up somehow. He said, no, not staying down for three, not losing this match.
This was devastating. Notice in particular, once Murdoch hooks this in, they fly over the first table, almost cleared the second. Very close to fatal in this journalist's opinion. And there you see Cyclope try to put the finishing touches on Colon. But Colon and Murdoch together still in this fight.
Cyclope with a steel chair being placed inside the ring, setting up another. as the two chairs facing one another. And Cyclope pointing at Big Vin carrying, is that another big pane of glass?
It appears to be a dirty one too. And Cyclope just removed his shirt. His shirt was sopping wet with blood a moment ago. I could see how wet it was, and he just removed it. Alex Colon trapped in the boogie position from the top!
Moonsault, nobody home! And Colon to the top himself!
Quick to capitalize!
Frog
Violent
splash.
splash! What?
Camel clutch cinched in by Colon!
Rocking it right across the face, that's it, he tapped out! He tapped out!
Colon and Murdoch are your winners!
Winners of the match, John Wayne Murdoch and Alex Colon.
Even though they're not a well-oiled tag team unit like Los Macizos, Colon with that big frog splash.
And this is what I want to talk about. That frog splash, what elevation. But he kicked out before one. Colon stayed on track, stayed focused, violently locked it in, and there was nowhere to go.
Colon refusing to lose on 2 consecutive evenings.
And tonight, they worked well as a team. Colon was there for John Wayne Murdoch because John Wayne Murdoch needed that additional support tonight. But that's how teams work. That's how relationships work.
Now, will this team continue into the future? It's a question I'd like to ask right now and find out the answer to.
Hell no.
Oh, here comes
I know they're
Effie.
having fun, but this nightmare in the ring. Listen, I think people forgot pretty quick after these cats, Los Macizos, pinned my ass. And I'll admit it, they pinned my ass, and they took Bussy's belts. But I've seen all the teams here talking about getting in the hardcore ultra-violent cage and trying to win those belts, and nobody's given any shot to Bussy to come back and win them again. So if you two motherfuckers who were beating the shit out of each other half a year ago, and you two want to jump in a cage with a bunch of other assholes, guess what?
We'll see all you motherfuckers in Chicago.
The mystery has been solved. We didn't know who all was going to be in the match. Now we do.
Slow down. The virgins are in the ring. I'm sorry. It's the truth.
The virgins.
Best of enemies? Well, fuck it. Best of friends. You ain't even got to ask. Chicago, it's fucking on. You're looking at your new fucking champs.
Well, everybody in this stacked tag team division in GCW wants the titles around their waist. These 3 teams, Second Gear Crew, want those belts back. You name it.
Macizos want them. Colon and Murdoch wants it. Bussy wants the world, and they will get it. But we're going to find out what happens in the Chicagoland area during the 2nd annual Art of War Games.
September 3rd, tickets are on sale right now. Of course, for all of the events that weekend, including the Settlement Series and Effie's Big Gay Brunch, 4-Cup stuff. But right now, we're going to head to a brief 15-minute intermission, and we'll be back with the renewal of the wedding vows for the Cart Donuts.
Believe that.
And you heard it in the ring in Chicago. It will be
A match made in spandex.
A match made in heaven. Wow. They spared no expense.
We are back live at the Showboat here in the Carousel Room, where you have all been cordially invited to the vow renewal ceremony for the Cardonas. And at this time, it is my pleasure to hand it off to the officiant of tonight's ceremony, Maven.
Back in GCW, he was a part of the collective down in Dallas, Texas.
Now Maven knows how to dress for a wedding vow renewal ceremony. Look at those tea lights illuminating the path for Maven to walk to the ring and be the official officiant, as his laminate shows.
I'm sure Shaz McKendy is marking out right now in Australia for Maven making his way to the ring once again.
Who wouldn't mark out for Maven? Look at him.
You know what? This whole ceremony, it's going to speak for itself, folks. You don't need to hear commentary over it. Maven, do a good job here. Do the right thing for Matt Cardona and Chelsea as they renew their vows here live on Fight TV. We thank everyone for being a part of Homecoming Weekend for GCW.
I think I'm going to go to the bar, Dave. Maybe
too.
put on my noise-canceling headphones. See you later.
I wish I could share each and every one of your excitement, but I can't. Since this wondrous event was announced about 2 weeks ago, you think I can't read? I can read. I've read all the comments that each and every one of you have put online. I've read... Shut the hell up. Two things I read over and over. First, Maven, you're not really ordained. You're not a real minister. Well, let me put that one to rest. You see the clergy badge? And there's the certificate right there. So fuck you, redneck. The second thing that really pissed me off, it's not my day to watch her. The second thing that really pissed me off was when I read how wrestling weddings never work. We're here to prove that theory wrong. I would not be officiating a ceremony that I did not have the full confidence was going to get to I do. In fact, each and every one of you in here should count your lucky stars that you are in the presence . Yeah, that made y'all's day, didn't it? The fact that a picture almost fell made your fucking day. Aim higher. Aim higher. The fact that you guys are in the presence of true love, each and every one of you should count your lucky stars. What I'm seeing in here, I'm seeing countless men and women that should be at home hanging out with their families. Maybe help your wife make dinner. Perhaps play with your kids. It's Sunday evening. But where are you on a Sunday evening? You're at the fucking Showboat in Atlantic City. Shut the hell up. When I want to tell you guys how to do your job, I will. My good friend, I love how you think that bothers me. I love it. Oh, I'm going to lose sleep tonight because you hillbillies called me an asshole. Way to go. When my good friend Matthew Cardona told me he wanted to redo his vows after 8 long months of marriage to the love of his life, I jumped at the opportunity. I couldn't get ordained quick enough. Did you say I'm bald? Yeah, you got me there. You got me there. I shaved it this morning. You got me there. I jumped at the opportunity to not only witness true love firsthand, but to be a part of true love firsthand. So, count your lucky stars. You guys are among greatness tonight. You know what? Sit down. Let's get this show on the road. To start, we are going to bring out the wedding party, and I would like to bring out the flower girl and the rest of the wedding party. You guys are lovely. You guys are lovely. Next, we would like to bring out Matthew's parents. Show some fucking respect. Mr. and Mrs. Cardona. You guys should be real proud of yourself. Yeah, you guys should be real proud. You just cussed Mr. and Mrs. Cardona. That's something to hang your hat on. You know what? I want to see you guys have that. You guys actually had that going in rhythm. I'm impressed. I want to see you guys have that same enthusiasm and say this to his face. Next, coming to the ring, the Deathmatch King himself, Matthew Cardona. And they say that every man has his woman beside him. And I've often heard that it's the dress that makes a woman, but I disagree. It's the woman that makes the dress. Next, coming to the ring, Matt's soon-to-be bride, Chelsea Green. I promised I wouldn't cry. I promised I wouldn't cry. She is beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. If you guys would shut up, we'd like to start the ceremony. In every wedding, it is the vows that link the bond of love. Well, you're not going to ruin our perfect day. Matthew, take Chelsea's hand. Matt and Chelsea have chose to recite their own vows. First, we would like to begin with the beautiful, ravishing bride, Chelsea.
Matthew, since the moment I met you, I have loved you.
No, she doesn't. Don't worry about it. No, she doesn't.
Since the moment I saw your perfectly coiffed beard and your unbelievably tanned biceps, I felt absolutely madly in love with you. And I figured, instead of telling you all the reasons why I love you, because I could go on for hours, I thought instead I'd bring a special guest in to sing to you. Really? So, for you, especially, introducing at this time the legendary, the infamous Miss Maki Ito.
And it's for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. It's very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone that you ever can love. It's all that I can give to you. Love, it's more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. What a gift. What vows. What vows. And next, giving his vows to the love of his life, your deathmatch king, Matthew Cardona.
But before I start my vows, there's a couple people I want to thank. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you, the GCW universe. Thank you for coming to our wedding. Maven, I want to thank you for being the officiant at our wedding. I voted for you on Tough Enough Season 1. Giappetta, my best friend from kindergarten, Long Island Ice, G, baby! And Big Vin, the unsung hero of GCW. Big Vin, you are the broski of the week! And last, but certainly not least, my parents. Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. Show some fucking respect. Are you guys mad? Are you guys mad that my father has done something that none of the boys in the back have ever done or will ever do, and that's have a goddamn WrestleMania moment? Okay, I'm sorry. I got out of line, out of hand. Last year at Homecoming, in this very ring, I dethroned Nick Gage, became the GCW World Champion, and your Death Match King! I put this company on the map. I bled buckets! But guess who nursed me back to health? My beautiful bride-to-be, Chelsea Green. Clap for Chelsea Green. Chelsea, you are the most beautiful girl in the world. Shut the fuck up! Chelsea, you are my soulmate. You are my Miss Elizabeth. And I don't have a song to perform, but I do have a poem. It goes a little something like this. Roses are red and violets are blue. When I met you, I said, woo, woo, woo. I hope you never move on and find yourself a new broski. I'll love you forever, because you're my forever hoskie.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Yeah, let's continue with this ceremony. Just like my sash has the Alpha and the Omega symbol, so does the rings that binds love. Next, let's bring out our ring bearer. Whoa. You had one fucking job. Where's the ring? Where's the ring? It better not be done. Go get the fucking Go get the ring. Hey, don't let this kill your day. Don't let this kill your day. Don't let this kill your day. We don't need, you have love. You don't need rings. I don't know if I want to do this next part, but I'm going to. I'm going to. Is there anyone out there that objects to this perfect union? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, you're right, it's not okay. Well, is there anyone else that objects to this union? Speak now. Forever hold your peace.
Listen. First of all, no open bar. I had to buy that. Guys, come on. Second, I'm not here to object, I promise. Honestly, I just wanted to come and thank you guys. No, honestly, everything that Matt and Chelsea did for GCW and Bussy especially, I couldn't miss this. I had to be here. And I got you a gift. I did. Please, will you open it? Will you open it right now? I had to. You know, I noticed you've been wearing a lot of hats lately, and I thought maybe you were like embarrassed again. And so I thought for your wedding day you might need like a little Rogaine, a little bit of spray to like look good. I just wanted to help you guys out. Are you sure what's under the hat?
You're right, it wasn't real Rogaine. Well, is there anyone else that objects? Well, since no one else objects, Chelsea, repeat after me. I, Chelsea, take you, Matt.
I, Chelsea, take you, Matt.
Have some fucking respect. Don't say that, Chelsea, don't say that. To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
For this day forward.
For this day forward.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
That was beautiful. Matthew. I, Matthew, take you, Chelsea.
I, Matthew, take you, Chelsea.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
On this day forward.
On this day forward.
Till death match do us part.
Till death match do us part.
That was beautiful. You know what? That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And by the powers vested in me on the internet, I am now happy to announce you both husband and wife. Matt, kiss your bride.
Shut that music off, pussy! Fuck this shit! Let's sound it out like we always do. Fuck this wedding. It's MDK! All fucking day! I love you people, and you fucking know that.
Fucking run!